Okay. Already up in the shenanigans. That's not what I want to share.
Here we go. Okay, Junior's here, so we'll have dash mode.
Poggers. Okay, I apologize. Give me 2 seconds. And also... Poof. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 more second, my dudes. Real quick, everyone can see the wonderful little date thing, correct? Dope.
Thank you for that, Junior.
Okay, I guess before we get into this, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of the...
Reminder to update DCS.
Oh,
yeah,
are you kidding me? Oh, no.
DCS updates this week.
Here we go. Okay, let's...
Oh, no. How big is it?
It looks like it booted for me, so I think I wait.
Yeah, it's not very big, but it does exist.
Okay. Okay, well, while that's going, sorry, let me go ahead and jump into some of the kind of out-of-character briefish shenanigans. So if you guys haven't seen the Air Force parking spots, go ahead and kind of review those. So for the A-10s, we'll be kind of parked near the actual ammo storage on the north side. Vipers will be parked kind of on the inside. Eagles will be on the south side, kind of all crammed together. 15s, again, further in, or 15 Charlies further in, 15 Echoes further out. For the flight leads, y'all will be pretty much put facing towards the middle. So the Vipers will start here and work right. A-10s will start here and work left. Same thing for the Eagles. You guys, Charlies will start here, work right. Echoes will start there, work left. And that way, in theory, you guys are all together. So that's mostly, again, for the 15s. For the A-10s, it'll just mean we'll be going out in reverse order pretty much. So yeah, other than that, the actual kind of Bjorn stage stuff, this will also be in the briefing, but just heads up, the F10 map is marked to how it'll be in-game, so I recommend using that. For the controllers, that'll also be in the mission info channel, but I'll post it real quick, so that's near the bottom. Okay. Apologies on that. So yep, so make sure you guys are using those specific taxiways. According to the wind, and according to the way the AI will take off, because the AWACS and the tankers will be taking off before us, they will be following the arrows marked on map. If the controller needs you to do something different, just listen to the controller. As far as the hot pits, there should be no worries about kind of entering there. If you enter from the runway, that should be alright. Just make sure you guys pull up forward and kind of get into the pink zone. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Heads up for the choppers heading into our wonderful little smiley face field hospital that I realized was a smiley face after I'd already built the damn thing. So, yay. Anyway, any other questions, kind of before we get into, mainly about airfield ops? For the carriers, you guys will have the same setup. You guys are going direct into the wind. I think the BRC is like 315 or something like that. I can double check, but yeah, that'll be you guys. And then as per usual, you're split, Stennis and Super Carrier. So yeah. Any kind of question? This will be Operation Derringer. We're technically still continuing Ard and Dawn because we're still kind of securing our territory, but this sub one will be Operation Derringer because we're doing 2 back-to-back stuff. Whoa, look at that. Creative. Anyway. Oh, okay, so give me 2 seconds to kind of finalize all the TACU stuff. I apologize, a little bit wonky today.
Yeah, I'm happy that everybody's here. We're balling,
Yeah.
and it's good to have 41 in the audience, so yeah, still full turnout.
today in a nutshell. Now my scroll wheel is broken. The fuck? How? Alrighty, good morning, gentlemen. I know we've had a fantastic effort getting our forces onshore and deployed around in our defensive positions around Bjorn Stage. However, we have reason to believe that today we might be interdicting a possible enemy counterattack coming in from the north. Now, over the past about 36 hours, we've been able to get a sizable contingent of forces deployed around the defensive perimeter at Bjorn Stage. Thanks to our ability to get multiple logistic ships into the coastline just to the west, we've been able to relatively quickly offload the particular items and other supplies that we need and get them distributed within about a couple minutes over to our particular base. As that said, we now currently have multiple C2 assets, including an E3 AWACS on site, as well as multiple other tactical coordination facilities on the ground, as well as some other logistical assets deployed alongside us, namely C-17 and some other logistical helicopters, as well as 3 times tankers. These will be joining us today. Now, Snappa has realized that we've been able to move a sizable force onto this location very quickly, so they will be attempting, very likely, to dislodge us again at around 8 o'clock in the morning. We believe this armored thrust will be very similar to the invasion plans that they carried out about a week earlier. It will be occurring at about 8 o'clock in the morning and will be a combined force mostly led by heavy armored vehicles containing mechanized infantry and possibly supported by rotary assets. The one major difference in between the invasion last week and today is the last week's actions were mostly conducted under support of naval bombardment. For this action, we've got a little bit different. So, given that we've been able to secure our coastal lines and bring in a sizable contingent of our ground forces in that way, Snappa has moved in a sizable force of anti-ship missile launchers onto the coast in the Echo Juliet grid square. Now, these anti-ship missile launchers are relatively short range, only about 40 to 50 nautical miles. However, their deployments and how they're moving these ship missile launchers are continually pushing us and forcing us to use tighter and tighter corridors. We believe that if they're allowed to finish their barrier line all the way down to their main forward base in the area, they will be able to condense our lines pretty much down to an 11-mile straight and then pretty much nuke us with naval assets and overhead assets, something we can't allow to do. So, the Air Force guys, you guys are going to be heading up around Bjorn Stage, and you guys are going to be interdicting any possible attack that might be coming in from enemy primary forward airbase here and any mountain bases deployed or rotary assets coming in through the mountains. For the Navy guys, you guys will be taking off, flying out from the carriers, a little bit of a distance, but not too far, and you guys will be taking out those anti-ship missile launchers. In addition, as you can probably tell, we've identified a early warning radar net and a massive storage depot surrounded by some AAA defenses. We believe that the Snappans are using this fairly similar to how we are utilizing Bjorn Stage. They're using it as a way for various naval assets in their disposal to bring in certain items and other vehicles that they need, and then supply them both on-site and with other units coming in, thanks to the large amount of fuel storage facilities that they have there. So, once you guys get on site, make sure you guys are, of course, taking out any anti-ship missile launchers, but once you guys make it up to this depot, you guys are obviously probably going to need to peel back the surface air defenses a little bit, but then after that, your primary objective is to go nuts on any fuel or any large-scale warehouses deployed right around the riverine area. We know for a fact that they have pretty much 100 very large-scale fuel storage facilities. We do not believe we're going to be able to get rid of all of those facilities with the 2 to 3 strike packages that we have planned today. So do the best that you can in about 2.5 to 3 hours at absolute most, and we'll see what happens. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the overall disposition. In addition to their ground force assets, we do believe we're going to see an uptick in air-to-air assets and other surface-to-surface assets deployed in the area. As you know, the ground forces unfortunately did suffer some losses during their, our friendly ground forces during their landing due to some artillery assets that we have unfortunately not been able to locate and destroy yet. So if you guys see those or any other similar type assets, make sure you guys also run those up comm channel, ideally over to me, so that we can kind of take those down, and then deal with those as necessary. In terms of the aircraft, Snappa's mostly moving in more lighter attack aircraft in addition to their heavy bombers that they've already had deployed in the area. That said, we are seeing a slight change of their anti-ship and anti-ground doctrine to see those assets used slightly more for anti-ground. We do expect for any sort of disseminated anti-ship operations to be a little bit more precise. Other than that, any questions? Indeed, rigged T-pod.
Killing SA-15 anyway.
Sam, coordinates,
Nice.
please. So we will get into that. Actually, we'll pretty much go ahead and get into that. So, for the enemy forward air base, one of the main targets that we've had during our invasion was a sizable enemy forward air base deployed just further up the coastline and currently near where we have our choke point where the ground forces are going to be deployed. This is going to be the primary target for the Vipers and the Navy guys if you guys do kind of finish up your strikes a little bit early and have a little bit extra time. We do believe they have multiple surface air defense sites deployed around the airfield itself, as well as possible other rotary wing aircraft bringing assets in and out, and other sort of ground forces in the area dispersed and defending. As of now, we do know that they have at least 3 times Roland deployed sites, as well as possible AAA around the area. In addition, as you can probably already tell, there is also a SA-11 site that we've noticed has popped up very recently. We believe that the site moved into the area overnight, was able to stage up to the northwest of that enemy airbase, and is currently providing a sizable umbrella. That SA-11 site has been moving around every roughly about 30 to 60 minutes, so unfortunately we have been not able to get a specific pinpoint location on it. That said, it is north-northwest of the enemy airbase by about 10 to 15 nautical miles. Other than that, for the Vipers, once you guys peel back that SA-11 first, and then the other short-range air defenses over at that airbase, anything else on the ground around the base, blow it the fuck up. After that, if the Hornets and Tomcats are still working, go assist them on their anti-ship missile hunt. Any questions on the Viper? Yes. To that effect, if we do get through if we do have an attack and we do able to push it back relatively quickly, the A-10s will push over to there and kind of help laze and set out targets for you guys. As far as the runways, we definitely do not need. We don't necessarily need those runways. We would like them, but that said, they've already been kind of cratered with Tomahawk, so if you want to use the Mark 84 high drags with the funny fusing times, go for it. Yeah. For the SA-11, the altitude ceiling is yes, and the range is about 20-ish nautical miles.
Reference my knee boards. SA-11. 82,000 feet, 20 miles. Minimum of 60 feet.
Indeed. SA-11 go burr. Anyway, okay, so I guess moving on. Eagles, you already kind of know what you're doing, but the Eagles are mostly going to be on cap. Given that we have a large amount of enemy forces still deployed relatively close to our home plate, to my knowledge, they're just going to be loitering directly over Bullseye and home plate. For the most part, enemy threats are going to be coming out of the north, again, over the border, so I would say have the 15s deployed more to the north and northeast threat vectors, and then the 14s, or whoever else is on cap, the 18s, my bad, deployed more to the north and northwest side of the area. I mean, I guess, are there any questions? 15s, or y'all are pretty much briefed? Dope. For the A-10s, for the most part, we're going to be on a quick reaction force in case the friendly ground forces on the ground do take any contact. For that, I'm going to be operating kind of sort of as MAFAC capacity, but we'll kind of go over that when we get into our flight lead brief. For the most part, we have our friendly forces deployed around a defensive line. A little bit further up, they are deploying a TACAM beacon, which we will be able to use to identify their position. It will be 101 X-ray. In addition, once we get on site, and if they take pretty heavy contact and they think they're about to be broken through, they will start popping visual smoke markers. So if you see visual smoke markers on the deck, likely blue for friendlies and red for the enemies, likely about to be bad stuff happening. So yeah, get in there and save them. Other than that, for the most part, we do expect the primary axis of advance to be along the coast from the northwest and along the valley line directly north of our friendly forces. Main reason that we have them deployed in this area is right on across the line of a riverbed, heavily wooded as well, and it's a relatively good overwatch and choke point for that area. So any sort of advance is going to have to meet pretty much right there, coming out of either the coast or from that northern valley. So those would be all two primary, I guess, axes of overwatch for any sort of possible attack. If there is an attack, or if there is an attack and we're able to beat it, or if there is not an attack up until about 0820, 0830, we'll go ahead and just push over and help the Vipers. Otherwise, we will do what we need to do. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the A-10s. Yeah, attack and 101 X-ray if we need. Any A-10 questions? Dope, indeed, Oppenheimer. Anyway, whom's the hell is Oppenheimer? Anyway, so as far as the Navy guys, kind of going over into there, we did talk a little bit about the depot. That's, again, going to be more of a secondary objective and more deployed along the west. You guys will have a waypoint for it, and it should be on your knee boards, so if you guys do need to cross-reference that, you guys can. Again, primary objective will be searching the area. Again, it'll be on your F10 maps around waypoint 4. You guys will be searching for any possible surface anti-ship missiles. In addition, the Sinopans have deployed this area around a sizable oil field. This is one reason that we haven't been able to locate the sites in a very precise manner, is because every time that they have been transmitting or launching, it's been very difficult to actually triangulate it through the oil rigs. That said, we do believe that they also have airlifted some surface-to-air defenses or other military-type assets onto those oil rigs after the invasion, so heads up, those guys may still be there and they may shoot. Other than that, try to bypass them as much as you can. Anti-ship missiles first, depot second, and then scale back surface-to-air defenses as necessary to complete the strikes. For you guys, again, Air Force will be mostly dealing with the east. You guys will be mostly dealing with the west and anything coming out of the capital. Yeah, that's about it, Chief. In terms of surface-to-air threats, for you guys, mostly it'll be mobile stuff, since, again, it is a very mountainous area, and anything they can't really get through on road, they're mostly bringing in by rail or by air, so, again, lighter, more mobile systems. I would expect most likely SA-8, SA-13, possible SA-15, Roland, and AAA as well. VTOL boys doing seed. So, actually, no, AV-8s. Okay, well, yes, you are doing seed, but you're doing seed to help out the Navy guys. We most likely in the A-10s won't need you, so when you take off, go northwest, not northeast. But, yeah, for the most part, you will be assisting 14s doing target acquisition and or SAM SEAL clubbing. Which I get is kind of an oxymoron, but anyway. Other than that, any questiones? Dope. I guess other than that, to go over kind of the strategic F-10 map. Again, multiple surface-to-air missile sites. Most of the waypoints that we will be kind of using will be deployed during the anti-ship missile zone, SA-11 site, as well as our friendly front line. Kind of zooming in, anti-ship missile sites be about 45 nautical miles along the coast, large depot up to the northwest. Most likely surface-to-air missile or surface-to-air defense sites deployed around that, possible missile and possible artillery. Down south again, we got our front line deployed around the choke point. Two major lines of advance will most likely come through the coast and up through the mountains. Through the valley in the mountains. Again, SA-11 site deployed near Sochi, as well as possible shorter range defenses at, sorry, not Sochi, enemy forward base. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other questiones? Blue, but kind of like a slightly lightish blue, kind of like donuts red blue. Anyway, boring shit. Pressure is going to be pretty much normal, 2.9 or 9 or 8. 7 degrees Celsius, 45.
What? Oh. Hello. Glad you made it. I mean, we've got 2 people that don't show up. Yeah, it's yeah. Crash and Spoiler pretty much don't. I haven't seen Crash at all. Two 8742718. It literally took like less than 2 minutes to update. What's up, Bronco? I don't know. Your reference is beyond me. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. Uh, 305 at 5, greater than 5 than 5, scattered at 8, and few scattered at 24. Oh, god damn it. No, I looked over to my left at my frickin' thing. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey, enough. Your weather brief. Winds on the ground, 305 at 5 knots, greater than 5 and 5 viz. Your sky looking scattered at 8,000 and few scattered at 24,000. 12 degrees, 30.28 on the altimeter. It's in my kneeboard that I built out if you want to reference that. I return. He's down in the staff channel talking with people. Yeah. Why has this server got an insane ping? Eh. Oh, it killed all my TTA favorites. It kept Summer Skies and Hoggett, but it killed TTI. Damn. Oh well, that's easy. Was it the shaders holder? Oh, oh. I have no idea, honestly. Sorry. It is leaps and bounds ahead of what it used to be, thankfully. Alright, do we have server info yet? I'm kind of just like not briefing because there's like, we take bombs and we go bomb things, and we're close enough that we can run super heavy and not bring any gas. I should like save a couple or something. I don't know. Am I cutting in and out when I get too quiet? Yay. Maybe? Yes? Oh. That's my microphone. Okay. Hopefully this is better. I'm hoping Milkman actually put in the little FARP that I built out for him, so our rearm area looks cool. But I don't know.
Hey man, as long as it's like I said,
Yep. Is mission info locked to check ride people?
It is. You take that very time. Thank you. Violate you up on this, Horacio.
Tostitos scoops.
80-something aircraft populate this damn airbase.
I can connect via the low ATC.
Password for lot ATC should be blue, BLUE, all lowercase. Lot ATC is weird.
Come on, DCS.
Come on, SRS.
There it goes.
Alright, for better or for worse, the texture mod I did for the cockpit. God, that scuffed. Okay.
Is this the Vigan airfield? Or is this something else? In the VR, like, alright, the main menu and then the scene around you. It's like 4 tents and a ammo depot and a bunch of trucks. Looks like the Vigan field.
Is there a Vig in there?
I don't see a Vigan here. They haven't spawned in yet.
I mean, that might be awkward to just have to stare him down. Fancy seeing you guys here.
Indeed.
Alright. Now I get to wait for it to load in. There it goes. Hey.
Seriously, I cannot connect via the low ATC. What's happening?
The server is paused, so that, like, kind of chunks
Could be
it.
why, I would ask one of the other controllers, though. Generic would know, but Generic knows everything. According to Generic.
Where is generic? Ah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, as far as loadouts, I'm probably gonna take what I just got on right now, which is 6 maps and full GBU 12s. Honestly, the convoys might stop long enough for a CBU, they might not, so I guess it just depends.
I'm gonna take 4 MAVs and like 6 GPUs. Or 8 GPUs, rather.
We are relatively close though, so don't be afraid about doing like 50-60% fuel load. We're a stone's throw. Which, actually, speaking of that though, we are going to want to get up in the air relatively quickly though. We're going to need to wait for the AWACS and the tankers to take off, and they'll start taxiing at about, we should have about 5 minutes until they get done. But Sarge, you'll probably have a better view of them than I will. The AWACS will come out first, and then the 3 tankers afterward.
Yep.
Oh, Ducky's definitely starting to realize what his role means, and he's starting to really take it to heart. And he just sent me the meme of, like, NVM and the fucking Russian missile coming out, like, 300 meters, doing a 180 and coming in. Yeah, what's off?
Is the E2 invincible?
Maybe.
Probably.
Keep it in mind.
If not, don't worry about it, go for it. We have like 13 fucking radars here at home plate, so
Yeah, you'll be fine.
they can cope, yeah.
It'd be funny if it was dead, though.
That it would cause us to lose our data link, so that would be incredibly funny. But yeah, as far as a lot ATC, yeah, they should be good.
Alright.
Navy's gonna have some fun. Be heads up for low-flying Doritos. Because if they decide to come for us, they're out for blood.
Green Doritos.
Yeah, well, I think the ones in this campaign are slightly bluish, so if they're over land, it might actually be easier for us.
Oh, we don't have any Strike Eagles today.
Wait, no Stig? The fuck? Where's Stig? Or is it all Charlies? Oops, all Charlies.
16's over there looking good.
Yeah, they were brave. They actually put the slots close together. Rich was like, nah, we're taking slots 1 and 3. What's up?
Since Gudada it looks like it's ours. Are we able to land there?
So, officially no, because it got a little bit hit by Tomahawk Strike, and so the entire runway isn't usable. However,
We don't need a runway.
You get that
Yeah.
side taxiway.
It's exactly. I was gonna say, if it's the Harriers calling, then yeah, go for it. And I guess for the
Jeez.
Asians, if we can make it work, sure, but even for us, it's gonna be sketchy.
Did you put in that little FARP that I made?
For the Harriers or for us?
The C-17 static that I built out for you?
Not yet. There is a C7.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't put it in there. My brother in Christ, this is why I wanted to do training missions, so we could get the base mission file buffed out and I wouldn't have to make 17 changes to it every week.
I literally sent you a static file, like, pre-built. All you had to do is insert it.
Oh, in that case, yes, I will get to that.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to rebuild the mission, yeah, but you can... It was only built out for your data. If we have any other airfields, I can build out a static preset for you. Or you can kind of modify the one that we had, I made.
That's right. I also just remembered. No, we can't use Gudada to rearm because I memed us. There are only AIM-9s and AIM-7s at Gudada.
God damn it.
So if we get swarmed by helicopters, we can jump down, grab some extra sidewinders, and jump back up.
Well,
and
yeah,
not
that's
even
if you have...
pass or anything, but,
That's if you've got the rails on.
yeah,
So,
we'll just take the rails.
yeah.
Don't take
I'm
your
gonna take my placebo. My long pod placebo.
I was gonna say, you've got the extendo placebo now. Dude, I just want a view model swap that changes that to like a big ass fucking Tylenol pill. Oh, I need this.
Alright.
I'm noting a distinct. Oh no, never mind. It's hard to see Zaid on the opposite side of you. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
How long until mission go?
Couple-ish minutes. That should not be the song that's playing. Like 7-ish minutes.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it really only matters if the Air Force guys are all slotted, and the Harriers, so if they're slotted, fuck it, we ball.
Why don't you go ask them?
I was gonna say, I'm checking F10 now. Yeah, we've got 5 Vipers, 6 Eagles, yeah, we're all
Oh,
slotted.
just make
Fuck
sure they're all actually like at the keyboard.
I got 2 more minutes.
Alright, I'm going to mute up.
Yep.
What
See you on
was
the
our
Foxtrot.
frequency? 32.7 and...
Cool, 2 minutes. Take your piss if you need to.
You alright?
Chalice, all players. Restricted ward, Mall 1-1, no push. Word Alpha, create 4-7 Mission Kings.
Alright, with that, I will see you beautiful nerds in SRS. on Foxman.
Chalice. Sword 5-1, Chalice, push tactical.
Alright, let's see here.
Chalice confirmed, Sword is clear to descend in the block. Night Wolf 14, go.
Sword 5-1, Chalice, send at your discretion.
Chalice, Night 4-1, authenticates Charlie, November.
Chalice, authenticate Romeo.
Chalice, Night 4-1, Spider 4 as fragged.
Knight 4-1, Chalice, contact. Trance, Chalice.
Go for Tron.
Spin once. Knight 4-1, Chalice.
Go ahead, Night 4-1.
Wall 1-1, no push. Words Alpha, crate 4-7, mission Kings.
Restricted wall, that's copied, Night 4-1.
Chalice, all players, Fiesta, Jason.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second to refuel. Hopefully I can get armed. That's only 8% fuel. Plus on the ammo. Yeah. Oh yeah, Milk's already got his preloaded, of course. Cheater. So wait. 25 seconds. Hopefully I have an audience. I don't see any chat, but who knows. Or you're watching this in the future. And you've put up with the last whole fucking hour. Alright, 5 seconds. Fingers crossed this doesn't die on me.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Oh, son of a bitch. It's going out the door. Options. Come on, audio. There it goes. This one goes.
Rearming complete.
Oh god, that came out so bad. I need to make that bigger. Okay. Oh, guns are going poof. Yeah, it came out mostly alright. 139.1. No, SRS, why are you dumb? Radio check.
Good check, Sarge.
Good check, Sarge.
Make sure you swap over to AM. Check ARC 210.
Good check, 210.
Marauder 2-2.
Got all of us. Thanks. If is off.
Lead, how do you want us setting up tag, group, and own?
Go group 1. I'll be 1, Zides 2, Milk 3.
3.
Alright.
Three, ready to taxi.
Alright. Seat. Heat. Lights. Flaps.
Marauder 2-2, green jet.
And lead ready. Marauder check.
Marauder 2-2. Sukhumi Tower, 555. Marauder 2-2.
Tower Marauder, 3 A-10s ready to taxi.
Marauder 2-1. Good evening. Taxi right on Charlie and hold short and run 30.
Confirm you want us left onto Charlie, all the way down to the end for 30.
First, you have to make a right turn to Charlie. Right?
Right, then left onto Charlie, taxi to the end, hold short 30, Marauder flight. Lights, camera, nose while steering.
Did we spawn wheel chocks on now?
No, I didn't.
Stand by, my brake access is reversed. Gotta fix that.
Okay, 2 rolling.
3 taking the rear.
See, heat light flaps, everything here. Heat down.
Checkles, check, uniform 1. Check, take. 3, 4, 5, 6.
You.
Secure me, Jackal and Anubis at the Eagle ramp, ready to taxi. Jackal Flight, good evening, secure me tower. Taxi left on Charlie, hold short runway. Left onto Charlie, hold short, 30, Jackal.
Oh my god, I didn't notice until now that those taxi lines weren't straight. That's gonna bug me this whole fucking campaign.
Quality Soviet painting.
What taxi lines?
Okay, y'all probably didn't see them then. The taxi lines back there coming out of the cold pits, they're straight, but they aren't straight individually. They're off by like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
When we come back and look at the cold parking taxi lines, they're like in a line, but they're all tilted.
See, heat.
There goes the microwave.
I'm gonna have to rebuild my kneeboard because everything is just a little bit too small. See, heat lights flaps. One's ready.
We're a little behind you. Murder 2-1. Sukomi Tower, line up and wait, 30.
3's good flaps, ready to rock.
Line up and wait, runway 30, Marauder.
Answer 1, com check, push button 5. 2. 3. Legend 2, com check, push button 5. Royal 2-1, Sukomi Tower, IU a flight of 3.
Woo! A-firm for Marauder flight.
Marauder flight, check QNH 3028, winds 305 at 5, runway 30, clear for take.
3028, clear for takeoff, runway 30, Marauder flight.
Sukomi Tower, Lancer, flight 5, ship F-16s, request taxi to hot pits. Lancer flight, good evening, Sukomi Tower, taxi right and then left to Charlie, hold short, runway 30. Let's just give the read back so I know you're in the super set. Affirm, Lancer, taxi right then left on the
Horns
Charlie.
airborne.
Hold short, runway 30.
Tails rolling.
Jackal flight, Covey Tower, what's your function?
2, wheels up.
Skimmy Jackal, say again. Jackal, Covey Tower, what's your
airborne.
function?
Cool.
Jackal's looking for a left hand towards the south. If you're talking about lineup, Jackal will line up for ship 30. Anubis will be holding short.
Here comes the sun.
That's about one that's not Charlie, so
Leads
turn
at
left
220.
now and then right on Charlie. Yeah, be advised, Lancer asked for clearance to the hot pits. We need to change our loadout, that's why we're here.
Why the fuck would you come out of the parking and drop the loadout you needed?
They probably forgot to hit the loadout key.
Bruh.
Tower, Marauders airborne.
Flight, contact your tech master. Good day.
Marauder push button 16.
Confirm frequency, button 16 on my keyboard is... I see it, okay. Two saddle.
3's catching up, about one more mic.
And leads up on TACmaster.
Lead, recommend we go ahead and fence on.
Yeah, go route, fence in. I'm checking in.
2 pushing out to route.
3.
Control Marauder 3A10's checking in bowls 290 for 10 at 5,300.
This is close on TechMaster. Marauder, were you calling on TechMaster?
Well, the good news is I remember to turn the EPLRS
Close
off.
out Marauder A-firm.
Have
We're
it
loaded
on.
for CAS, heading direct to the front now.
Roger, Marauders, push Tech Bravo.
Marauder push Tech Bravo.
Two's up on Bravo.
That.
3 saddled out the left. I'm on 323 on the Uniform Hotel. Still got no other transmissions on there right now.
Control Marauder checking in bullseye 290 for 14, 7,000. So
Marauder, close out contacts. Good off the check. Airspace altimeter 29902.
29992 Marauder. Alright.
Two's fenced in, I fell a little behind, I'm catching up.
You are semi.
3's fun.
And lead. Leads holding 250.
Marauder, close out. Do you guys want to low down?
Nothing to write down, but nothing to write with, but yeah, we'll take a low down.
Roger, stand by 1. I've got a pen. Close out, low down. 11 active, bullseye 2, 9er, 8, 4, 67. 15 active, bullseye 2, 9er, 2, 4, 62. 8 active, bullseye 3, 1, 3 for 45. 3 more 8s, low monitor.
Sounds like all the pre-brief threats.
Yeah, that sounds like you should have just said proceed as frag.
And Marauder 2-2 found a pen. Copy. Threats as frags. 11, 15, and 8.
Yeah.
Close up.
Alright.
Oh no.
TGG,
We
come
should
on.
probably take a look at our friendlies. Lead 3, I got smoke off the nose.
Yo. Checks.
Seems to be 1 green, 2 red, 1 near the valley, 1 near the coast. Seems like some fire coming out down there. Heavy caliber.
Yep, I'm tracking right on the center. Zaid, you're taking the valley red smoke.
2.
Alright. How long until the freaking Mavericks?
She's gonna climb up to investigate my target.
Roger, just a reminder, don't get beyond the front or else you're gonna get fucked by the buck.
Lead, what do you want me doing?
Work center targets with me for now.
Solid search under the coast. Seems like there's a lot of 105 fire down there.
Yep, I'm still waiting on my maps to spool up. That's what I wanted.
Oh shit, something's hammering our forces right now. Lots of explosions right in the smoke.
Yeah, they're pushing on time.
Coordinated, that looks long range as well.
She's moving to get feet wet to come in for a strike on this target.
Three's going out, feet wet, and then spinning in on convoy near the coast.
Yep. You over there. Leads in with rockets on that convoy.
Shit, I lost. They just went into the fucking city.
My marker should still be on them. Yep. Actually, fuck it.
Yeah, I've got your speed. I just can't see the mark on him. Hey, heads up, your speed is also on a friendly position right now where someone's in.
2, no track, rolling on.
Which way are they going? Oh, nope, they don't like me. Never mind. Leads aborting. Try that from a little bit higher up.
You're not invincible!
What the hell?
Fuck! We thought they were invincible, Bill. Talk to me, Sarge.
Oh, somebody coming over Discord.
Milk, it hit the carrier. We thought you made them invincible. Milk.
Excuse me, what?
Two rolling back in on first target. Yeah, there he is.
They're all up in this here.
No track. It might be a wreck that DCS can't lock onto. Hey, Jacqueline Nuvis and Marauder. I'm going to be simultaneous on Alpha and Bravo. It appears we just lost the Kestrel, so we may have to cover for our Navy friends. Did they say lost the Kestrel?
Yeah. Lead right. Funk. Did Scythe actually come through? How are you doing on the valley side?
I can't get a lock on that first target. It made me a wreck. I've also got a burning convoy, but that wasn't me.
I'm guessing that friendlies did their job?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any active targets at Valley.
Cool, I'm back. I still have 5 rounds. No bozo for the Navy guy.
Okay. Side, if you can reference my SPI and Milk's.
That's flight check-in. Push button 18.
We've got convoy over there that still needs slacking.
Sorry.
Right then. Lights are closed out. Contact full by 225, 16, 9,000. Tracks south. Airspace altimeter 29902. Proceed as correct. 2 ID'd enemy vehicles.
Yep.
True talent.
Affirm Lancer copies.
Shit, they're moving again.
Yeah, lead's trying the rocket thing. In from the southeast with rockets. And guns. Yeah. Alright.
Two's lining up, coming with the gun after you do.
Leads out to the east. South.
Two's at 7,000, stay below that.
37 from the southeast with GPU-12 and TLB shared speak.
Two's holding.
You're good if you want to make a quick run, and I'm not even at drop pause yet.
Okay, two's rolling in.
Three, 10 seconds.
Two, got this gun.
Three, pickle, east.
Two rolling off.
Three, sparkle.
Two rolling northeast along the highway.
Three, shack, sparkle. Fuckers are rolling again.
Yeah. Anything left in that convoy that's got teeth?
I have this flight to F-16 and A-10s. We are above your heads to cover you guys. Established. To F-15.
Hey, for Manubis, be advised, Lance is going to be hanging out around 23,000 feet today.
Yeah, I got a
We're
couple
currently south, getting our ducks in a row before hooking in for a sergeant first pass here. Let you guys know that SA-11 is clear. Should you guys need to trespass to the Red Wing, for now, stay south of steer point 4.
Yeah, there's still a PT in
flight
there.
copies, then we are gaining flight level 300.
Three's in a perfect pause for guns. I'm going in from the east.
Lancer, close out. Let me know when you're established and when you want to low down. Close out, Lancer. We are established. 18405.
Okay, you guys are tracking.
22,000 feet. Ready for low down. Close out, low down as follows. 11 active, bullseye 29er 4 for 67, 15 and rolling. Active, bullseye 29er 2, 62. 8 active, bullseye 313, 46. 8 active, bullseye 29er 4, 82. 8 active, bullseye 29er 6 for 93. And 8 active, bullseye 29er 8 for 116. Any additional?
I think that was all of that group.
Last of that was stepped on. Milkman. There's a few other shore ads that I will continue to monitor. A firm 1115. Anything in that valley?
I saw some smoke coming up from it earlier, trying to ID specific position.
Yeah, I thought I saw some vehicles in there, but I'm not sure exactly where.
Yep, got him, my speed.
Copy tank.
Anything? I think there might be a BTR-80 in there, and then anything with a cannon, kill it. If it's just an MTLB, leave it.
Sir. Please scratch him. What are you doing, man? Bomb. Please bomb.
Come on. And another convoy coming in on the
road base. I'll pass cords if anyone wants it.
another convoy coming in.
Say again, was that for Marauder 2-3?
No.
Doesn't have to be, but I've got cords for a road base.
Close up Marauder, send it.
You want an MGRS?
Yeah.
Ready to copy?
Ready.
Alright, road base coordinates as follows. 37 Tango Echo Kilo 636802888.
37 Tango, say rest.
Echo Kilo 63690281.
Echo Kilo 6369 0281.
Read that correct.
Sorry, I had some SRS issues. Thank you for picking that up. I've got the I've got from Envis 1, I've got a cruise ship flight 28,000 feet.
Hit that convoy of rockets. They're disrupted, rolling in for upper attack.
I need a target.
Anubis, that group bandits, monitor. Lancer amendment to the lowdown. I've also got a tin shield active. Bullseye 297 for 101. Magic confirms tin shield active 29901. Negative, that's 297 for 101.
Okay.
297 for 101, Lance 1 copies. Close up 2 groups. Group Bullseye 350, 71, 29,000 tracks south.
That road base is way north of us.
Bullseye, no. Anubis 1, commit Group Bra 02057, 29,000, Hot Bandit.
Anubis committing, copy. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get that.
Two's rolling in guns, APC.
Envis 1, stand by, warming up 15 seconds.
Anyways, if you get RWR ping 2020, tell me what it's doing.
Wait, I think I may have that launch point for those artillery rounds. For now, they're off the coast about 8 miles, but right near the coast.
Something like maybe mid-21s.
Okay.
Roger.
Can you send data or SPI?
Look out your window! Holy shit! Alright, close out. Group Bullseye 344. 9,000, track southwest. 3 contacts, hostile heavy. Anubis target group 012
where all the round came from?
29,000 hot hostile.
Not where they came from.
Copy Anubis, I will engage first Anubis 1.
Close it.
Who's killed that convoy? Gonna make that.
Two contacts are F1.
Anubis 2, Anubis 1, Fox 3, 2 ship on the left one and the right one. Come back.
Right. Tracking convoy.
Anubis 2, Bravo 3 times 3 frame right.
We got a speed on him.
Stand by. Woo!
I can roll this right now.
Yeah, go ahead, send it.
So this plus 1, Anubis 2, Anubis 1.
Where are they?
Single group maneuver azimuth. Or correction, maneuver rain.
2. Anubis 1,
Anubis 2, merge south arm.
You keep going north, though. You gotta stay low, or else you're gonna get shot at.
Taking the chance, I should be able to make this work.
Okay.
say again?
1-2 is merged with one of the F1s.
87.
And this one copy, telling the...
West speak that.
Excuse me.
Lead's got a convoy halted, my speak.
Anubis target group raw 0168, 13,000 hot hostile.
Three pickle.
2 acquired.
Yeah, that SC-11 is likely down. I got nothing heading up there.
Close out Marauder.
Go.
Status of the SA-11.
Still active. Senior group south arm vanished. News 2 threat raw 3526, 11,000 hot hostile.
Leads in from the south on stop convoy with cluster bomb.
And 2's in from the south as well with GBU-12, Angel with 5.
Pickle cluster.
Three into the southeast in the Arctic position. Hey, I'm reading like 7 vehicles down here, and there seems to be a small contingent deployed around them as well. I'm needing some help up here once you guys are done with that.
2 aborted run. There was so much smoke in that cluster I couldn't see my laser.
Oh, shit.
Lancer 2 flight has GBU 30.
Anubis flight, all contacts shut down.
MTLB.
Anubis 2 Winchester RTB.
Three pickle.
MTLB. What else we got down there? What do you?
Close out, copy. Anubis 1, do you want to RTB with 2 or do you want to reset at Tarkap?
I can reset the Tarkap and I can handle, I've got enough fuel and enough armament.
Roger, 1-1, reset Tarkap.
So
Enemy strong.
Smoking. What's this lead? I'm trying to ID one last vehicle in that batch in the woods, else it's all squishy.
3 pickle.
Yeah. Okay.
From Anubis 1, Anubis 2 is switching on ATC frequency.
Close out.
I just had a missile launch out where that artillery position is. It's going to be short range, infrared guided.
Lancer Magnum 2 times SA-11, 286 for 850 bulls.
1, 2, kaboom.
Kaboom on the SA?
I mean, there's no kill like overkill.
If you can find it, send it.
Bill, did you get a mark on it?
Hey, firm, sharing speed now. Launch position from the speed was a little bit southeast from the speed. But really damn close. Tally, SA-13 Gopher dropping speed now.
Look, I'm not seeing it on the TAD. Okay, there it is. Got it.
Alright, so I
Rifle.
don't see the SA-8, but we should definitely engage that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong frequency.
Come on.
Oh no, that's fine.
Honk.
Alright, 2's acquired. Gonna roll in with the big boy. CPU 38, sorry, 31.
Copy. I'm gonna hit that artillery and see if I can't distract them slightly.
Lancer Magnum SA-11.
I got not a whole lot left, so I'll go practice.
Anubis 1, push TAC Alpha.
3 pickle. Anubis pushing TAC Alpha.
Alright. Convoy's dealt with, I'm heading your direction.
Three, Shack. How's that Gopher doing?
90 seconds.
Go.
Alright.
Three, pickle.
Woo! Gopher's watching me, I think.
2, Pickle.
Lance 2 flight engaging.
ETA on the kaboom.
Wait for it.
Oh, yep, copy that. Let's, turn cold.
Okay, there we go. Shock one of the launchers. I think we may have damaged the number 1 as well.
Lancer 2 flight, Lancer 1 flight. I have eyes on the roll-in site. Let me know when you're ready for a transfer or a data share.
Lag.
I'll hit him with a
Copy that, Lancer 2 flight descending at the
Lag spike.
That's weird, I'm fine.
Shack, SAA.
3, Pickle.
And the back.
Lancer 2 flight SA8 has been destroyed. Awaiting visual confirmation.
Oh!
Shack, SA-13. Hey, has anyone checked on our ground forces recently?
Lancer 2,
Seems
Lancer 1,
on it right now.
SA-11 appears
How
to be
clear so
Shack.
far, I'm gonna
We
take
are
Valley.
clear airspace. You are free to target as you see fit. 1-1 has eyes on a roll-in site if you want to transfer data.
Yep, that's great. Awaiting data transfer.
Well, and Haley Hill.
A firm, report when ready, transfer.
2 seeing fire from the valley.
I'm also seeing fire near the coast. I think we got another contact.
Ready for transfer.
We got those other guys.
Yep.
And 1, yeah, right on your speed.
North, 4, 3, 2, 6, 8, 9, 7. East, 0, 3, 9er, 5, 7.5, 7, 7, 96 feet.
North, 4, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 7.
Friendlies have a really good view on that
Scratch 4, 3,
valley.
2, 6, 8, 9, 7.
They're likely going to be throwing everything they have at us this morning.
Alright,
We've got a good
coordinates
position
read,
right now, and they're going to
North,
get me
4,
worse.
3, 2, 6, 8, 9, 7. East, 03957.577, 96 feet.
Reback correct. This roll-in site at that position is yours.
Thank you very much, Lancer.
Valley's good. Lead showing 4.6 on the fuel. I got 2 Mavericks, a couple of rockets, and a full rack of Mark 82s.
2, fuel state 2.7.
Oh, hey.
I still got 4 Mavs, looks like 5 Qs.
Yep.
rifle times 3, state 4.2, single mount, pretty much full gun.
Nice, nice, nice.
Correction, 2 mounts, full gun.
In on that convoy of rockets from the southeast.
Two with eyes on a convoy entering the outskirts of the town along the coastline. B broadcast.
Yep, got it. We're working one that's closer to friendlies right now.
Copy, 2's gonna set up for a run.
Spike M4.
Checks. Nice. Somebody got that one.
2 rolling in on that northern convoy from the south.
In from the south with a bomb.
3 rifle.
Pull up, pull up.
2 good hits on target, rolling off.
Shit, we got a force of about 5 vehicles making a flank play on the coast side. Seeing them moving through the town now. Broadcast my speed.
Yeah.
Lancer closeout. Caution. Group bullseye 313, 95, 23,000 and 6,000. Trends south. 8 contacts. 4 high, 4 low. Recommend flow south.
Pull up,
Get out of the
pull
way.
up.
Lancer 1 flowing south.
Altitude, altitude.
Two's rolling in again from the south with bombs.
3's out on that flanking convoy.
I'm gonna go push north, see if I can finish off the artillery group.
3 rifle and copy that.
Lead 180.
2 pickle.
Wrong.
Is clean jet, working through the guns.
Lancer 1 safe state. Lancer 1 currently flowing south at 6.9. We have 3 actives, 1 heater. Is that for your entire flight or just you? Affirm, whole flight. You have 3 actives among the 5 of you? Scratch, we
2
have...
eyes on a vehicle still moving on that convoy.
Is that, or is that... For jet, 15 actives, 5 heaters. Rad.
Copy, I got nothing on that flanking group. 2, where do you think Adam is target?
2-1, go southwest.
Stand by.
Copy that.
Full ahead, I've already got the street.
Yeah, just down the road, around the corner, there's a vehicle
Lancer
going around the
Pogo,
curve.
Jackal's taking their sweet time, so I need you to engage the heavy group. Bullseye.
Copy, I'm at
301 for 76.
Just got.
20,000 track south. 4 contacts.
Oh, shit.
Lancer copies.
Shit,
4
shit,
contacts.
shit,
track
shit,
south.
shit.
Angels 26.
Lead's punching out.
Pull up. Pull up.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I died. That's what I get for going in. Oh, come on. Quit lagging. Come on, DCS. Quit lagging. Yeah, the whole computer's done. Come on. Come on, DCS. DCS crashed. Of course. It was probably a couple of things, but all right. Let's see here. Back to the watch together. Load up DCS again. Failed to go defensive. Failed to go defensive. AAA, like, ripped my wing off. And then I bailed out and, like, outside the envelope, so I went straight into the ground. I am pilot dead. Woo! That was fun. killing the damn carrier. Alright. I'll wait for the server to come back up. Oh boy. That one. Yes, I know. I want you to stop lagging. Just load. I kind of just took that one. Not so squishy target. Target had teeth. Alright, come on, DCS. Trying to load. Alrighty. Alt tab out to here. Come on, DCS. Okay. Where is my... There it is. Hi.
Just give that.
What are you doing, DCS? Why are you being so crazy?
Tower enter 22 requesting landing runway 30. Altitude is Komitau, good evening. Bearing is 26147 miles. Approach on discretion. Report final. Copy. That's 2-1 Komitau, what are you doing? The report intentions. I am going in for an traffic pattern, standard traffic pattern. That's 2-1, traffic information, F-16 now establishing final advance of 2.
2, are you swinging in for Dudada?
I copy.
Request rearming. Copy.
Air to ground level 4, we need to keep going.
Runway 30. Understood.
From us, airfield should be 110 if you're not in contact.
Latitude 2 Sukumi Tower, traffic information, overhead brake from friendly F-16 on 400 feet.
Refueling complete.
Yep, copy. It was for Lancer 2-2, not for you. No problem. Lancer 2-2, winds 305 at 5 from a 30 for Lancer.
Final. My fuel level is officially master caution.
Yeah, are you in contact with Tower yet?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say, let them know.
Rearming complete.
Get down, all circle.
Sukumi Tower, Marauder 2-2, be advised, I am at my bingo fuel level.
No, let them know you're master
Marauder,
caution.
flight Sukumi Tower, 2 ship or 1 ship?
1 ship.
Marauder 2-2, radar contact, bearing for airport is 105 for 21 miles, do you prefer landing on 1-2?
I think 1-2, yeah.
What is that target?
And Sukumi, Marauder 2-2, declaring emergency due to fuel.
Marauder 2-2, copies,
45.
declaring emergency. Continue heading, this is 106 and enter long final 12 and 345 miles 1. And runway inside.
Report way on long final for runway 12. Right.
Sukumi Tower from Anubis flight, request starting up 2 ship F-18.
Anubis flight, sir, approved.
Anubis calling back when ready to taxi.
Lancer 2-2, welcome on Sukumi taxi, BK right on the Odyssey.
Lancer 2-1, requesting brake to final approach.
Right.
Lancer 2-1 Sukumi Tower, roger, enter final 1-2 if you want.
Camera. Action.
Copy that, Lancer 2-2.
Sukumi Tower, Marauder 1-1, single ship A-10, 1 mile trail of Marauder 2-2, request full stop landing and rearm.
Marauder 1-1, Sukumi Tower, radar contact, roger that. Continue and trail.
Lancer 2-2 on final.
Lancer 2-1, winds 305 at 5 from the 1-2, fit left.
I returned.
Welcome back. Generic told us to scram south because of threats, and they were already overhead of us. They were also not threats, they were H-6s. They were just more targets.
Sukumi traffic from Anubis flight, ready to taxi.
Anubis flight, stand by for me.
Anubis.
That's 2-1, welcome on Sukumi, take left Delta, taxi Charlie to hot pit.
Longitude. 2-1, sorry.
No problem. Alright, Anubis flight, taxi left on Charlie and hold short in front of the pits.
2, go ahead and try that. Yeah, we're on there now.
Negative, say again.
Anubis flight, taxi Charlie and hold short in front of the hot pits. So before you can take the right into the hot pits, just make sure your aircraft is standing still.
Takumi Tower, Marauder 2-2 on final fuel state 0.8.
Marauder 2-2, runway is not cleared by Lancer 2-1, but it's on Echo and you're 810, so traffic information is given, runway 12, wind at 305 at 5, clear for land.
Marauder 2-2, clear to land.
Marauder 1-1, runway 12, also clear for land for you.
1-1, clear to land, runway 12.
118 plus 180 is 2.
So Anubis just hold short for now.
Fucking this shit up.
Anubis copies.
You taking right side?
I'm taking left.
Copy, I'll take right.
Lancer 2-1, the runway is clear.
Heads up, you are coming in super slow even for an A10. I'm having a really skid to stay behind you.
Alright, Anubis flight, you didn't hold short. Are you able to make it from Echo?
Anubis firm, we have been tasked for scrambling right now from Jakarta flight.
A firm, closeout is calling for scramble for Anubis flight.
1-1's going around, my 2 needs to land though. You guys can go ahead and scramble on the south side of the runway.
Yeah, okay. That's not you.
Copy.
Anubis 2.
You should have turned there.
Hopefully you can take.
That's the reason why you should stop before the hot pits, but never mind.
Sorry from Anubis flight.
2-2 on Sukumi Tower, are you safely down?
Marauder 2-2 is safe on the deck and I'm at the Delta taxiway. You want me to take it?
Take it left to the hot pits.
Delta, turn left hot pit. Thank you.
Marauder 1-1, if you can establish final 3 miles minimum.
Copy. Downwind of 30. Do you want me to set up for 30? Copy. Setting up 3 mile downwind 30.
Anubis flight, are you ready for immediate?
Anubis flight firm, ready to go.
Anubis flight, wind 305 at 5 from 30, clear for takeoff.
Anubis flight, clear for takeoff.
Unlock final runway 30 established.
Anubis flight, airborne switching on tactical alpha.
Anubis flight, Marauder 1-1 with the 305 at 5, runway 30, clear.
Takumi, Marauder 2-2 requesting hot pit entry.
Marauder 2-2, 10.
Give me tower, your left is cut off, say again.
Marauder 2-2, 10-4.
Copy, entering hot pit.
45. That seems a little bit better. Did Milk just land? Yeah.
Marauder 1-1, wheels down, request to exit directly into the hot pits.
You were not good.
Marauder 1-1, cleared for direct exit on hot pit.
Alright. Were the enemies still pushing coastline and such when you guys left?
Negative, we were striking at the area where you got shot down when we got a scram call from TCI.
Copy, because I've got a little note here to go look at an area north of the front line, see if there's some remnants of that artillery battalion.
Boomy Tower, this is Lancer 2-1. Requesting taxi to runway.
I don't think we'll be able to head all the way up there. I think what we need to do now is go ahead and head over to the forward air base and see if we can help out there as long as that SA-11 is down.
Lancer 2-1.
Do not come back into the cold pits. Where is that F-16 going? Do not come back into the cold pits. I don't know where he's going.
Hey Milk, just so you know, the Silkworms haven't lost and are just completely unable to launch. All those Arleigh Burks and stuff near the coast will probably...
Hey, say that again, sorry.
So Boomy Tower,
all
this is Lancer 1-2.
the Silkworms are not able to shoot.
Hang on, I'm not
Okay,
Okay, sorry, one more time.
Silkworms are not shooting.
Answer 1-2. 2 F-16 inbound for landing.
They might be slightly out of range because there is a little bit of weirdness with the curvature of the Earth.
Lancer 1-2, confirm Lancer 1-3 and Lancer 1-2.
I have no
They've been in
clue
range
then.
for since mission start.
I got
Red.
I got no clue then,
Lancer
maybe.
flight, roger that, and
Go.
left
Go.
downwards runway 30.
Neither will the Vulcans.
Report
None of the AA
minus
was
7.
shooting.
Okay, I'm gonna chalk that up to something broke in the updates because we literally did have a mission where that worked. That was an intrinsic part to the finale for Crowns, and
Lancer
that
2-1,
100% should
what
work.
are you doing on Alpha?
Yeah, and yeah, no.
Yeah, sorry, you said taxi left by your
Dope.
Charlie.
I love
So
it
got
when
the
their fucking DCS updates break stuff that worked in other updates. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks for letting me know.
also, a lot of people...
The meaning is of
I
your
was
parking
able to load
position.
that
First
update
turn.
file.
No problem.
DCS?
DCS, yeah.
Ah, I see, alright, I'll just turn around then.
Okay. How are units looking at the enemy forward base?
Forward base?
Yeah.
Two's got a green jet.
Pretty decimated.
Okay, how are
Milk
the SA-11s
7 a
doing?
discussion on the side here on Discord.
SA-11 is all but decimated to destroyed.
Dope. How is the funny cross thing?
What cross? Where, huh?
The thing that we talked about, you know, the thing.
Oh, no, not, we're heading there right now.
Dope. We'll come help. Alright.
We'll attempt it.
Lancer 1-2
Yeah,
and
we'll
1-3,
probably
did
do
you
that, and
copy
then
left down?
we'll index after that. Okay, thanks, my dude.
Well, we might just, I might just have
Lancer 1-2 second.
the little thing that's kind of 24 miles off the coast.
Lancer 1-2 and Lancer
Roger, that
1-3,
sounds
join left downward. Okay, easier.
Copy.
And waiting on you, 3.
Sorry, I was in Discord. Stand by, gotta reload my stuff, but I should be ready to go here momentarily. Yep, 3's ready to rock.
Tower, Marauder 2-1.
Marauder 2-1.
Marauder 2-1, single A10 at the cold pits, 2 at the hot pits, ready to taxi.
So, Marauder flight of 3, are you confirm all ready for taxi?
Hey, firm, Marauder.
Alright, Marauder flight then. Good taxi, Charlie to runway 30.
Taxi Charlie, hold short through 0 on Charlie, Marauder 2.
I'll hold at the hot pit exit.
Lancer 1-2's tower.
Lancer 1-2, tower.
Forgive my ignorance, but which direction should I be coming in for landing?
Lancer flight of 1-2 and 1-3, wind 305 at 5 from 30, cleared for land. Both.
Copy.
Milk? No, just the 2 of us now. Alright. Power Marauder. Looks like we lost our 3rd, just a 2-ship now.
Where's Milkman?
Doing Milkman things.
Alright.
Lancer 2-1, holding short on runway.
Roger that, Lancer 2-1, just give me a sec. Break, Lancer 1-2, what's your intention?
Lancer 1-2, ready to land on your call.
That
Alright,
F4 is
Lancer
annoying.
1-2, make a left 180, then you are left downwind 30, and then enter final at 3 miles.
You could always turn your RWR audio all the way down and then forget to turn it on later. That's why I always do.
Heads up, we're likely going to go ahead and call it, so go ahead and abort takeoff, sorry.
Final break, Lancer 2-1, runway 30. Lancer Jackal.
Copy.
Close out
Tower
Jackal.
Marauder.
Jackal 3 and 4 staying on station to cover the exit. Jackal 1 and 2 are pushing ATC.
Stopping here.
Actually, never mind. I just got info that we're calling it here for this mission.
Let's run 2 seconds.
Close out Jackal 3. I got a contact 10 miles out at 10,000.
Might be calling it a day for this mission.
Jackal 3, copy.
Marauder
Three
can
on
confirm.
10,000.
Look for a taxi back to. Yeah, we'll do cold parking. Alright.
I'll second note request taxi to Hotgate. Lancer 2.
Anubis, A-frame, I've got 3 contacts low altitude on my 062 for 49 nautical miles.
Alright,
I'm aware, we're calling the mission off right now.
Just take
they're gonna turn south.
the runway as taxiway and indicate hotbit.
Say again?
Lancer 2-2.
We're calling the mission off now. They're going to turn north in a minute.
Marauder flight, you can do the same. Yeah,
That was
just
a
Jackal 4
DCS
Fox
mission.
2.
And Marauder just request 180 taxi Charlie back to Cold Pits.
Splat.
Break. Jackal 1 and 2, 2 Eagles overhead the field, down an engine, 300 pounds of fuel, requesting
I'm
straight
just
in
gonna
for
executive
30.
decision and head back.
Get out of the way before we land. 12 o'clock.
Clear to land 30, Jackal 1.
Say again?
Nils F4.
Land.
12 o'clock. Then the Hawks heroically found parking in the Costco parking
Well,
lot.
I've got 200 pounds of fuel, so I'm not going to be able to make a go around if I can't get on 30.
065.
Kind of sad we didn't get to go up and go try and punch the artillery battalion.
You should have seen us at the scram. We were like, what the hell, where the hell are these guys? Turns out we got called scram because there were bombers in the area.
Yeah.
So I guess like, alright, I guess we're capped now. I think we each got 1 kill.
Mission 1 F6.
Anubis, once your engagement is complete,
Wait,
then
you guys got
now.
bomber kills?
That's
Yeah, we each killed 6.
That sounds from with 305 at 5 from it.
Impressive.
Run 235, copy. I recommend you RTB, mission is over. Jackal 1 lined up 30 for straight in, the clear to land.
SMH.
Jackal 1, you're clear for land.
Jackal 1.
SMH.
Alright. See. Pop the canopy. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I went kind of nutso at the end.
Yeah, you almost made it, and then like, what? I think was it 1 missile or was it AAA fire?
Yeah, AAA fire buzzsawed my right wing.
I see.
I still had a semblance of control, so it was like, alright, you know, maybe I can recover this, and then it's like, nope, never mind, punching out, punched out, outside the envelope, and yeah, I have pilot death.
Uh-oh. One of these days I'll get a chance to use manual reversion for real in like a combat scenario.
Lancer 1 2 to tower.
Lancer 1 2.
Requesting permission to land, ready for final.
Lancer 1 2, we have F-15 Charlie on a 5 miles final, so join behind.
Junk. I'm a little bit forward, but...
Roger that.
Alright.
Jake 2, winds 305 at 5, running 30.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy.
emergency route.
Ground power is now on. And land the flight, minimum approach speed.
Anubis 2/1.
Land the flight, coming down just for confirmation you are cleared final speed 0.
Anubis 1, splash 1.
Takumi traffic, Jackal 3 with 2 ship Eagles.
Alright, there is one there.
Jackal 3, radar contact, Takumi Tower.
Yeah, I went in for a bomb, and then it's like, it's not that bad. It's not very close. I'm fine.
Copy, I'm trying
Half
to...
a second later, it's just like, oh, there went, like, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really get caught.
You guys are engaging two separate
overhead break. Jackal 3 confirm.
Oh, I was looking, I didn't see AAA out there. I saw, you know, an APC with a gun and, you know, the artillery.
3 overhead.
Yeah, they take between 20 and 40 seconds to like warm up and realize you're there, and then once they're activated, they turn into laser death cannon.
No, like I was searching around TGP trying to find the AAA and I didn't see them.
Yeah, they were, the buildings were massive, some of them, so like until you got in that, like, the kind of northern angle, you didn't see them.
Damn.
It wasn't like a bullshit masking, though, like, it was like, last mission, it was, like, legitimately, they were behind a building. Sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Just give me Jackal 1 and 2 clear for 0.
Takumi Tower, Lancer 2-1, requesting shutdown.
Well, they didn't sink the carrier, but...
Takumi Tower, Lancer 2-1, say again.
Lancer 2-1, requesting shutdown.
Where is this from?
Lancer 2-1, you don't need my permission button.
What am I finding?
One ship F-16 requesting to land, just land.
Lancer 1, please go me.
You're tracking something. What are you tracking?
On your 9 o'clock left on 4000 each pair F-15s. Join final behind them.
Firm. That's the one. Join. The Eagles.
Just fly behind them, they will do an overhead break, so they will actually land behind you, but do a low pass. 1000, I guess.
In that case, Lancer 1-3 will do overhead breaks as well.
Oh, that one got it.
Ooh,
Nope.
that map looks sketchy right now.
If you want, you can.
They're co-altitude and right next to each other.
Okay.
Who are you talking about?
Visual on...
Jackal and Lancer landing right now. Alright, let's look out the window here.
Close now.
I'm always very judgmental of people and their breaks. It's just like, If you're not shit hot right over the threshold, you're braking too late.
Anubis 2 is Gosh.
Oh, hey,
Close out.
What's going on?
Sam's are going out.
Anubis copies.
Anubis copies.
Sam's just shot something down. I don't know what it was.
The Kimmy Tower, be advised, we just saw fall out some guys from Sam hit near the runway.
Marauder, say again?
Kimmy Tower, Marauder, we just observed Sam fire at targets above the runway and be landed near the runway.
40 miles from Lake of
That was Mirage 1 that came in fast.
Anubis copies.
You've got it.
Marauder flat, tower, that's copied. Is the runway hit or not?
No, it's fine.
Tower, this is Anubis flight, 2 ship F-15s, inbound 40 miles out.
Anubis flight, Bravo 137 for 36 miles and left down runway 3.
And Kimmy Tower, runway appears clear.
Roger. Check 3 with 305 at 5 from a reserve flip.
Tower, Lancer 1-3 on, what's the word? On base?
You're now entering final behind a Jackal 4, behind a F-15, so go minimum 1 coast. Jackal 4 is too high, sweeping out. I see that. Re-entering pattern. Let's run a 3 traffic information 1 F-15 on the runway, so let's be about the platform. Jackal 3 is on final and also has emergency.
A little bit far out of the last object.
Jackal 4 makes making the turn now, so you traffic information 1 F-16 on the runway with 305 at 5 on the turn 4. Anubis 2, turn right heading 100 for long final 1.
Anubis 2.
Anubis 1, forming up on Anubis 2.
Lancer 1-3, clear the runway.
Yeah, man, the carrier is wrecked.
Echo 4, gear jammed, but plane is in the dirt and safe.
Echo 4, we are sending the fire truck.
Anubis 2, visual on runway, request final.
Anubis 2, wind 305 at 5, runway 12, kids.
Why are there so many helicopters?
Anubis 1, overrating a break, overrating
Anubis 2. Stop.
Anubis 2.
I thought gonna low peak to this.
You notice the F-18 that doesn't have any gear.
Just waiting for land on 1, 2. So, alright.
If I'm interested in this one, there was talking sorry for Anubis 1.
Let me go. Anubis 2. Nothing. I'm sorry, he approached the runway with 250, so I thought he was.
Anubis 1, downwind from Sydney runway
1. Arrows on the F are.
So, yeah.
I know they fly at 3 to 4 feet, but the fucking R2 fuck you can de-elevate by like negative 15 degrees.
Yeah, that's the fun part by it. To be fair, there.
Do some searching on YouTube for the Navy guys when they get in here, though.
What are you gonna? What is it? I'm curious.
That's some interesting shitty flute searches. What was the fucking F-14 campaign? The 80s one?
Which one? Like,
The one with the soundtrack.
the soundtrack? I Fear the Bone?
Yeah. Someone had to have shitty fluted. Come on! Someone shitty fluted 0, but they haven't shitty fluted the Fear the Bone soundtrack. Are you kidding me?
Try shitty flute.
Because I just want the, like, doo-doo-doo, with shitty, like a fucking kazoo. Oh well.
Oh, I know. Do a shitty flute. Did he do a shitty flute of the Top Gun theme? Top Gun theme. Someone's got to do it. I've done it. Yo.
No fucking way. No one has done it.
Don't fucking. Hold on. Let me.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess they might be just like nuking. Nope, kazoo zone.
There we go. Beautiful. I can't hear it.
I'll put it on the watch together. God, it's fucking dog shit too.
No, he's gonna.
We're actually even better. Also, yeah, can you tell that I'm making a soundtrack for a cyberpunk campaign?
Oh, are they trickling in now? I think.
I think so.
No, we got some of the 16s and the
I'll go yell at them.
Yeah, go get people in. Anyway, how's it going? I can't accept you, Derek. It has to be milk. I'm sorry, okay? Also, I tried my best to give you guys like constant cap to shoot at and stuff like that by shooting one up every single time like one flight got down to like one member, so you guys should have constant things to contend with, but it was very inconsistent. There we go. Here's the man.
Hey. Alright, soon TM. So many tridents.
You guys did not fight an entire Air Force this mission. You guys fought flights of 4 at most. Well, one group of 12 was a bomber.
Hello, gamers.
Hi, James.
Yeah, today was something.
Yeah, James, you mind if I debrief on your guys' side? Because I got a lot more info.
Yeah, go for it. That was chaos on our end.
Yeah, so this will be, I'll structure it more or less like a comprehensive report on the situation.
We need to wait though.
The music, the watch together music is truly like a vibe. It's just these guys.
Yep.
Hornets are still recovering. I will.
But no, the most of the dial E cap throughout most of the mission were just flights of 4, dead spawn, flights of 4, dead spawn at most. Sometimes it'd be flights of 2, sometimes it'd be flights of 3. So if we have complaints about the amount of aircrafts, unfortunately I'm gonna have to boil that down to a krill issue.
Well,
at most there was that 12 aircraft group, which was the bombers. But that's like, if you guys want, let's bring that up with milk. Yeah. If you guys, if you got, well, I sent a lot your way because there was Vigans who need help, and even then.
I'm needed on paddles. Continue as you guys are going. Sorry.
Yeah, I sent most of them. The majority of the aircraft got sent up at the end of the mission, where basically you guys were just wiping the floor with the Sanepans. So I was like, okay, give them 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, but at least you had people who were able to reply to a commit very quickly. Looks at Jackal.
I gotta ask though, the guy who shot down the 2 Vigans, like, how did you see them? Like, did you call that out, or because he was like perfectly perpendicular, and you just kind of snapped onto him and shot 2 Fox 3s at him?
Link 16 is a gateway drug.
Interesting. Damn, that's interesting. I didn't even know that you guys could see him that good.
Yeah. We were also giving like a crap ton of brawl calls, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
It's quite possible they just kept putting the cursor in the right spot.
That's really cool. Yeah, have fun with that base. That's not gonna be there probably after this mission. So.
I tried to get Lancer to kill it first, but then you started sending like 7 ships our way.
Yeah, again, that was at like that was way past.
Shut up, you're wrong. Anyways, yeah.
Damn, that's interesting. All right. Tomcats are still recovering, I guess.
Yeah, let's wait for them.
Like drag Cindy in here, or Cindy, I don't know.
you're going to Brazil.
We will see that. We will also see where the Vegans. Actually, y'all can see where the Vegans were. North of the mountain range.
Please show where you guys killed the two. Yeah, I have a feeling, Gas, you might want to reconsider your conversation, considering the state of your carrier group. Yeah. I'd happily lose 2 Vegans for $1 billion in damage.
So, Man, Vipers just keep taking L's on their radar, though. Damn. It's pretty much everybody out. Nope, we got 70 still recovering. Sag.
This is truly a catastrophe.
Oh no, here we go.
One of those sending the nose that we're literally watching their entire recovery. Why are they burning in the recovery?
Don't ask. Stream?
And stream it not.
Oh, sorry, Cherex did a fucking.
SMH.
Last but this morning.
Stand by. Don't worry, we'll still see the recovery. There we go.
Working? Oh,
What? There? What?
Burner.
There. That's a go around.
Go around.
Yeah.
Taking David.
You know, I know you're an Air Force pilot, generic, but that's not savable.
Sir, just lawn dart it.
Sag. We'll just keep blasting blue skies waiting for this 118 to fucking win. If it's any consolation, this is how literally every other Summer Skies has been too. Air Force has recovered, and then it's been, alright, start the timer. 10 minutes, yep, still waiting. 20 minutes, yep, still waiting. 30, yep. 45, maybe hour, yeah, probably. But I will say, they actually have been really good about this year. Like, we're just waiting on one.
Far.
Groovy.
I think you need to switch it to the Kazoo Top Gun right now.
If he bolters again or goes around again, I will.
Oh yeah, by the way, seriously though, on the camp aircraft side, good job. You guys killed a lot of people. Now, then again, whether that's because a majority of them were lawn darting into the ground because of defending, or you actually killed them, but either that, even that you did lawn dart, that's a maneuver kill.
Stroke 3 defending again.
Shrimply. So, several people are typing.
I had my stroke 3 defending again moment today. That was a little bit of an eye-opener, because there have been a select few instances where people will be like, oh, you make the missions, you know where the units are. Yeah, some of them. I forget most of them. Like, exact positions, and especially where I, like, put out the air defenses, because that's typically the first thing I'll do. By the time the mission goes live, I don't know where every single air defense is.
Yeah. So do we want to also do kill tallies though for people?
We have a program that can automatically do it.
Yeah,
so yes, we can.
There's some maneuver kills that aren't going to be counted.
It should still count the AI, but if not, then yeah, we do need to count maneuvering kills. I'm expecting another go around. Kazoo themes at the ready.
Low.
That'd be great.
Oh, wait.
Low. Right for lineup.
Oh, he's way left.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
He still got the 3-wire! He still got the 3-wire!
I think Kazoo was needed anyway. That was
Yeah.
horrendous.
Okay. Okay, yeah, everyone's down. Alright.
Alright, get him in here. Get them in there.
Loggers. Server, hello.
Goodbye.
Get her in the goddamn brief room. There we go. Yeah,
Also, no,
by the way,
I'm not taking pictures. You can't make me.
we watched your entire recovery, so enjoy the embarrassment.
Sure, I guess.
Do I drag the Tomcats? Yeah, okay, there we go.
100 megabyte TAC view file.
Yummy. Yeah, sorry. I think the last Hornet recovered or the server froze. One of the two. We don't know, but we're all joining up anyway. Okay, cool.
Oh, there was one person still in the air?
There was one person in the stack still.
Oh, my bad. Fuck. I thought the
Yeah,
person that
it's
just
okay.
recovered was the last guy.
We
That
weren't
was
even
100% my
bothering
bad.
grading them. It's all good. It's all good. So, how did everything go overall? I haven't been checking the chat. Catch me up on what everybody's discussed already, because I figured you guys could start without us.
Well, we gotta talk about one thing first.
Yeah, may I?
Great heavens. I was literally punching in the nav grid for bullseye, and then everybody just got wiped, and I was lost.
Dude, did anyone make
My
it to
soul.
the Okay, someone did make it off, but it was literally one fly.
Yeah, it was a disaster. I don't know what could have possibly led to that decision happening, but it is what it is.
So, hold on.
We just gotta...
Are the RB-15s just invincible? Because I was thinking,
No,
there's no
no,
fucking
hold
way
on.
the Sea-Wiz didn't take care of these guys.
Those are ricochets. It says that they're hitting, but they're not, and then they hit right around.
I did warn very early on.
Christ, those are not ricochets. Those are 5 interloping fields of 20mm Sabo. Those are not ricochets.
But yeah, no, they do die. See.
Okay.
We got killed by the Sea-Wiz on the deck somehow. I think one of the carriers, like one of the surrounding ships, hit us with defending Sea-Wiz because the entire flight deck got wiped in chain reaction.
Why?
Oh no, you guys did
yeah,
get
okay,
nailed
we did,
by
okay,
one, but still,
we did get nailed.
That's,
okay.
that's so should have been taken down. What the fuck?
I did warn early on that, like, if those missiles get off, there's a good chance they'll hit just because they have a high PK. And, you know, it happened, so whatever. But, like, yeah.
I don't know how they're still alive, but it happens.
Oh no, that one just barely managed to get in.
Oh,
Damn,
we did get swept by Sea-Wiz. If you look over the top, right there.
Oh,
Just,
yikes.
yeah, because like the whole flight that got plastered by people right there. So we got hit by the RB-15 first and the Sea-Wiz, but like, yeah. It wasn't
The other
great.
carrier was hit by the other missile in that same boat 3.
I'm just happy we recovered on a burning boat with a burning plane. That was pretty funny. Actually, no, we didn't land with a burning boat. We landed. But such is life.
So, I will say right off the bat, though, they weren't close. They were 125 miles away, at least.
I had mentioned that we needed the carrier to be further.
I should also mention, those RB-15s, you remember that thing you guys pulled in Mission 1, where you guys timed the Tomahawk strike to a push, right? Well, we timed our anti-ship strike to our push, so... yeah.
Yeah, because literally, yeah, there's the convoy starting and doing their shenanigans, and then, yep, there's the rocket artillery going out, and there's the anti-ship missiles going in. Oh.
Just like you guys can do TOT, so can we.
Yeah. It is just from a... So I guess I'm confused on terms of like... Yeah, I guess let's just keep going. It happened.
So, I guess at this point, we need to push the carriers even further out. I'm looking at like 150
Yes!
miles now.
I had said that!
We'd already pushed out to 100 miles. Do you need it? Like, everyone's gonna be... tanking at this point.
Yes,
I hope
the
you guys
Navy has
realize
a
this.
tanking requirement. The Navy has a
Okay.
tanking requirement, so we could be like 200 miles from the coast to defend
Okay.
against shit like this.
Now, I will say, with what carriers?
Kestrel 2.0 that got commissioned into service in 2000
I mean,
and then got
yeah,
decommissioned
yes,
as a Kestrel.
for real, absolutely real.
It got commissioned and then it got decommissioned and put into it as a test ship.
I'll
Don't worry about
mention
it.
the northern one can be repaired. I think the southern one is out. Are you able to operate with one carrier?
So it's the two carriers things is not necessarily like a meta thing, or it's a meta thing. It's not so much a lore thing. Originally, this campaign was one carrier battle group operating miles away, doing like intervention and it's like we had so much turnout that we needed two carriers and a non-super carrier boat. So lore, neither of them were supposed to be in range of threats, but for gameplay, they're tweaked. So there's like a play between lore and what we do in the game to make it playable, I guess. But we could just joke and be like, haha, funny Kestrel 2, like the Giga carrier, commissioned by President Harling himself, or actually I think he was a senator at this point. So.
At the same time, we were also planning at one point to do 3 carriers with the Vulture, so we could just be like, Lamau, Kestrel towed back, now we have Vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense.
I was gonna say, that means I have to change all of the fucking carrier setup again. And
We could just, I would just argue that, like, it wasn't really meant to happen. The boat wasn't really meant to get hit because it happened when we were spawning in. It wasn't like a failure of our defenses. It was more of like a bug. Or not a bug, but like it was more of just like the mission didn't go as planned.
That is something I do want to bring up. I just said it in chat, and I want to know if everyone
Yes,
agrees
Snuff
with
is
me.
100% right that there's no way to have
them.
them. Yeah,
Not
like
about,
the Vigans.
Bruh, I have the talking stick, sir.
I apologize.
This is not about the distance to the coast, because the distance to the coast is fine. But the problem is, we on blue are trying to coordinate like 30 people. Red is coordinating like 2, maybe 3. The other guys are AI, so you don't have to worry about them. 3 people is much easier to sort out than 40. So either A, red needs a delay, or B, it needs to be spawned further back. When they were in Voti, it was perfectly fine. Their spawn time, or excuse me, their time to the AI was about the same as ours. So we were able to much easier intercept them. But now since they have a road base, which is right next to the border basically, their reaction time is going to be much quicker, especially because there's less of them. So we can either split it.
How about a third suggestion based on some prior experience working with Red Team here? You guys aren't here to win. This isn't a PvP. You were there to be some players, right? You guys wanted to fly the Vigans, and that wasn't an option, but you guys were given that. We said, hey guys, that's fine. We'll let you fly your Vigans. You guys are fucking actors. You are not here to win. If you want, we can do 40 on 8, 40 on 3, and we will just pound your guys' ass into the ground consistently. And it will be no fun, and you'll all leave, and then we can get back onto what we're supposed to be doing. You guys do not need to be seeing this is how I'm going to win. I'm going to get off, and we're going to go attack the carrier, Fuck off, okay? That's not cool. It's not conducive to making this good for the vast majority of people. You are 3 people ruining 40 people's game because you guys are not doing anything in good faith. The carriers were supposed to be invincible, so at no point we're going to hit those. You guys didn't kill the fucking carriers. You killed all the people on them. So, maybe what we do, Milk, is we just have a random explosion at the road base every so often that just blows up the road base, and so all of the players on the road base get killed and have to restart all their problems. Pair that with the fact that we have to load into the carrier in a specific order because of ED bullshit where everyone's going to start crashing into each other. It's not... If you guys want to do an early attack, go do it to the Air Force where we can react quicker, where we're not having to slot into our jets in a specific order and take off and fly. There's no cap at 24/7 around the carrier unless that's what we need. Do we need to have AI cap and have 2 flights of 4 flying patrol around the carrier that is going to automatically engage the Vigans the moment they go feet wet? You can't act like, it would be realistic for us to have attack early, but because it's not, right? We can't start with players in the air. We don't want to, Maybe I'm a bit more frustrated. I wasn't even involved in this.
There is one thing that I want to
was-
mention before. Oh, I'm sorry, James. One thing
No,
I do want to
you're
mention, like going off the role player stuff, I want to say it a little bit nicer. Like you got to consider, you have to pretend like all those AIs are also friendlies. So you have to pretend that like their C2 is taking a while to get you guys out. That's why I was suggesting a delay rather than just, I don't know, randomly blowing you guys up or spawning you further out. Just pretend like there's more going on than it's just you three.
I'm gonna need to butt in here. So several points onto that. One, we were not targeting the fucking carriers. We were targeting the escorts. The missions head towards the carriers. That was not our intention. Again, we probably all aimed them at the same parry class, and it went for the carriers. That was not our fault. Two, we were fully expecting those missiles not to hit. I was expecting those missiles not to hit. I thought the carrier defenses were going to fuck them up. This was planned with the stuff in mind. We were not meant to kill people. We were not meant to hit the carriers. That was not our intention at all. So, the accusations of us trying to do this for winning, no, we did not want to do that. In fact, we got our shit kicked in for the rest of the mission, and we accepted that. No, we did not intend to kill people. No, do we not intend to win. That was not our intention at all. I do not like that accusation.
I could. No, I think I can understand that. No, you're fine. Basically, yeah, I understand what you're kind of getting at. I think it just comes down to maybe firing munitions at the fleet in advance of people leaving has, just because of DCS-isms, just because of probability, the 1 in 1 million shot happened. But even in that case, I think it might have just come down to planning. And in the future, not firing live munitions or risking live munitions near the fleet was kind of the plan. But even going forward with that, so from what I was hearing, was this like premeditated as part of the actual mission planning that the op four was going to get up? Yeah.
We planned missions weeks before you guys even get the mission brief. Like, we've been planning this for a while. This is not something that is not free. This is premeditated. And again,
I understood
it's not our intention
that.
to kill people. Like, we're not trying to ruin the stuff here. This is not an intention. We did not intend to win. In fact, again, we didn't.
No, so long as everybody, go ahead, sorry. I think so long as chat and everybody else that flew can understand that part, I think we can take the heat off of the Vigans in the case that, yes, that was part of the mission planning. But going forward, I think the takeaway from this whole thing is that live munitions at the boat is a no-no. Before sending any red 4, get the players a chance to get up. And I think we'll just leave it at that. So let's, a lot of this is kind of, oh no, go ahead, yeah.
Lessons aside, yes, we're not going to, unless it is a premeditated, like this is what the whole red mission is, like AI is being involved in this too, we're not going to be striking the carrier. And that is not what we're going to do, because we learned a lesson. However, I want to, again, I'm going to say this again, it was not our intention to ruin this for anyone, and even the Navy guys can attend back me up on this. I apologized immediately after it happened. This was not our intention.
To that credit, you did apologize. So
Yeah.
you joined in our VC, like that part. Yes, to everybody clarifying, they did come into our VC to apologize. So don't hold that. It was in the Tomcat VC, so I don't know if everybody else on the boat heard it.
Yeah, I went to the Hornets before you guys.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. This is definitely a planning issue, because as long as we're kind of, I guess, knowledgeful that certain things are going to happen, and this mission was definitely going to be, and I believe I said this at least a couple times, hey, Sinapa knows that this is probably their last chance to push us out of here, because after this we're probably going to be too well entrenched to be kicked out again. They're likely going to try and shit kick us, but the problem is, since we didn't have a real structured leader brief leading up to it, I will admit partly because of the issues that we had actually executing this mission just as a whole, I think that's severely degraded our ability to get a proper cap set up above the carriers quickly enough, and as well as to kind of be, what's the word I'm looking for, oriented towards that kind of pop-up threat that was coming. Additionally, because it was kind of timed to when the attack started, we could have had a little bit more time for you guys to take off and kind of get in the air. Admittingly, it was planned for 0800, and then I wanted to pull a fast one on you guys and be like, psych, they got their units in position early, they went early. But I see 15 minutes was a little bit too much. Anyway. Other than that, yes, definitely think it's a planning thing. As far as that for the flight leads, is there a time this week? Off the top of my head, I'd say Tuesday at, like, 10 p.m. Eastern, probably the latest. Earlier would definitely be better. Is there a time on Tuesday where all flight leads can hop on, or any other time this week?
Probably Wednesday or Tuesday. Well, no, Wednesday I'll be gone, so.
Just to add on to that, we absolutely need to start having, because this basically, we didn't have a leader brief for this, did we?
Not really.
Not
a combined one, no.
I had a rough idea what was going on, but, I mean, I imagine this goes for a lot of people, well, between flight leads, right? But we don't know what everyone's doing, right? So we definitely need to make sure we get these leader briefs done, just so we simply know who is where, especially for those that don't have, you know, the bigger picture, right? So.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I guess, do we want to just go forward? I'm kind of starving. I'm assuming the rest of the chat is probably also busy.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's get a move. Let's make it just quick, like 5 minutes. Let's get through it.
So initially, shenanigans. Pretty much at the start, wow, yeah, y'all did push the dial-a-cap button, and dial-a-cap was just like, cool, MiG-29s and F-16s, alright.
They all crashed though.
Satch! Dude, fucking DCS AI with flying and anything except perfectly clear weather, what the hell? That's pretty standard there. I mean, for the Navy guys... Oh, F4.
We did our best to get up following that, just kind of grit through it. But the Hornets, to their credit, pulled the weight. We had some weird things with the Roland being invincible and a couple of like random SAMs. So we were poking around. I know Junior and I were like starting to poke and prod because there was one, I think it was an SA-8 that didn't get suppressed. So we were going to try to like low level toss bomb it. And I think we were starting, I finally got a point on it, and then I think we got hit by AAA, so we recovered. But, yeah, the Hornet comms were, like, on point today. Thank you to all of you guys for not, like, messing that up. That was really good.
Yeah, okay, that is weird that none of those guys fired. Okay, I'll take a look at the ones on the oil rigs, because that was intrinsic to the Crown's finale, and that absolutely did work. So I will take a look at that and see why that didn't work. But, we'll chalk it up to DCS update otherwise. Okay, and I mean then for really what I didn't see, the A-10s we did pretty good. I mean for the most part it was fixed sight, defensive casts, and we knew exactly where our friendlies were, so it was pretty much cool. Anything shooting there, shoot back. And yeah, pretty straightforward. For the 16s, how did y'all do?
Yeah, 16s did alright. We had a weird tasking number. We were down to one flight lead, but we were wanting to do 2 flights. Targeting was okay. I mean, you know, we just continually have issues with being able to see through clouds. The SA-15 site, I'd say, was a little bit silly. Because, you know, I knew when I was looking for the SA-15, I was looking dead at it, but I couldn't make out what it was. I don't think that it necessarily was reasonable to have that many fortifications around, you know, mobile SAM sites that are independent. But I appreciate what was trying to happen there was, you know, so we could take it out with 1 bomb. I think in the future, though, you know, we do still need to be able to visual ID targets, and we don't have a lot of time, especially when we're trying to peek through the clouds because we don't want to get engaged from low altitude. Dealing with those bombers, it kind of did not work out in the best order. It just happened to be poorly timed, where we were sort of flowing cold in a line and didn't really have a way to reorient quickly. But I guess that's something to work on. Otherwise, yeah, we did all right. Kind of had some struggles with the ATC. at home plate. In the beginning, we needed to tax to the hot pit because we needed to change our loadouts, and there was some miscommunication there. And then some of my pilots mentioned that they had trouble hearing ATC and understanding what they were supposed to be doing. The pattern seemed a little bit strange, and one of my guys ended up running out of fuel because he was sat in the pattern for so long. But I think maybe more less direct control. A lot of people know how they want to land their flights, and more sort of speed about getting people into a pattern. I could sort of try to make out maybe through a small comms, I could hear that there was like a lot of micromanagement that was going on that probably doesn't need to happen. We're not a real airport with real lives at stake, so we don't have to micro everybody's turns and 180s and stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, we did pretty well. Or well, we didn't do very well, but the mission was good, kind of uneventful for us.
Yeah, so as far as I know what you're talking about, this thing, it's very weird on TACView, but pretty much it was just Central Sporka, a couple ammo things, 4 SA-15s around, and then some of the bunkers and stuff. The whole idea of that was try to create something kind of, sort of, in a sense, like the land-based Aegis system from Ace Combat 7, if you've ever played the DLC.
The Aegis ashore.
Yeah, well, something like the land-based one in that port mission where it's like, hey, it's a fucking nuclear AA site, but it's pretty short range and it's all concentrated. Mainly, reason that I'm having to make it out of individual units in DCS is just because that's, again, a limitation of the engine. Probably won't end up reusing this one then, but expect
if you want to reuse it, that's fine. Pre-brief it. Okay, if you're telling me that I'm going to go fight an SA-15, I'm not. This is not an SA-15, right? It's got SA-15s in it, but give this a new name, give us a picture or something. That way, we're not. I look at this one. Oh, that's a C, command and control node. So that's because I couldn't kind of make out what was in there. Must be a command and control node that somebody else is tasking. That's not where the SA-15 would be. Obviously, now that I know what it looks like, the next time I see it, I'll be like, great, 2,000-pound bomb right here, please. Just let us know with some of these things. Give us a rough idea. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting there going, yeah, I can't find the S300 site, but I can see this massive structure, and we're not going to realize that is the S300 site.
So, I will say there will be instances where, yes, I will tell you guys beforehand, there are definitely at least 1 or 2 instances where it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, no, if it's supposed to be a surprise, but obviously something like this would be, a satellite picture of this would have existed for a very long time, right? If this wasn't something that was, just constructed overnight. So some of these other things where it would be like, yeah, the satellite would know. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. Otherwise, yeah, good stuff.
Dope. Yeah, that's about it. Sarge, do you have anything for the A-10s? Because I know I kind of rifled through it, but pretty much it was pretty straightforward.
Alright, on the Navy side, if you guys need me, I'm dying. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I had a single donut today. I will, do you guys need me, or are we good? Because I'm getting hit.
I think we're good to split off. I'm still up.
Alright.
Sorry.
Tomcat debrief. Do you guys want to jump down? We'll speed through it. Does everybody want to gaggle debriefs?
I think we're good on gaggle debrief.
Patreon.
I want to point something out that was brought up in the Vegan Discord server. You could try and spread out the ships slightly, because it could be that they're so close together that it basically just, the RB-15 sees it as clutter and so ignores them, and then it sees the carriers in the center with kind of their own space, and so it can actually identify those as definable targets, so it goes for the carriers instead.
Interesting. Okay.
Last bit. on this Navy people, I would actually kind of prefer the Hornets to be in the debrief with us. So 14, 18 debrief, I would greatly appreciate together. Any other remarks, y'all?
Oh, yeah, one thing, I'll re-DM you, Jams, but I need to have some of the stuff on the server changed. We need to put in a support ticket.
Okay, I will do that.
Fog.
Alright, Navy, voice 2.
Dope, debrief and mission info.
Add to this mention. Good stuff.
Many thank you.
Oh yeah, Eagles.
Separately. Can you
We'll
bring me
grab
staff, please?
5.
Yeah.
They started talking about the vegan stuff, and I left the stream running, and I went and I grabbed a bowl of food.
Oh yeah, I'm eating some chicken rice.
Yeah, it's my moment of they were doing stuff earlier.
Why they're still talking about it, because like I think for a lot of people this is their DCS for the week. You know?
Yes.
Currently, it's almost all my DCS for the week. I get maybe a 1 or 2 hour flight in on a weekday sometimes, but this is my main thing. And if I had just gotten blown up, I'd be like, why am I doing this instead of going and hanging out with my family and friends, right?
Yeah, you have a handful of people pissing off a bunch of others, because the point of this is to have fun, and Red 4 should be an interesting addition to the missions. They should not be in active deterrent to people's enjoyment, which is what that carrier strike became. It's I had a discussion. I don't know who it was. It might have been Ducky or Violet, whoever their person was before. Yeah, and it was hey man, Red 4 is Red 4 is an actor. They're you're there to make
the enemy aces from Ace Combat. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Here's an extra thing that makes it up.
Yeah.
Hard and effective.
Yeah, and they're having them in versus having them out. The mission should run no different. They add that little bit of spice, but that's not a little bit of spice. That's throwing a tear gas canister into a closed room. Yeah, and then running away giggling. For the sake of gameplay and grandma and complain. Anyways, I don't know if there's anything I could say to dissuade people.
I don't think there's anything to say that's the result today.
Besides,
everyone's pissed off.
Besides,
you're not going to get a rational discussion today.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of you don't next mission. There is no Red 4. Yeah, again, like you said, no rational discussion.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, hey, you
that was one of the debriefs of all time, and I kind of knew the second that we voted, yeah, let's have Op 4 in missions. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you're not wrong that was kind of expected. It's unfortunate that it came up. It's not surprising.
Yeah.
But that I heard that. I stick around for a minute or two, and then it devolved, and I'm all right, I'm on mute. I'm gonna go get up and get some more food, and I'll come back. And you were talking slightly different things, but A10 wise, I don't know. We got out. We were we were sitting.
I forgot where that SA-13 was. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah. So we got up. We got airborne. We got nice and quick. The AWACS was on its takeoff roll, so we're getting faster. We fenced in, we did the thing, we split targets, and I kind of expected you, Milk, to be hey, eyes on, data from the ground troops, red smoke markers at enemy incursion sites, look out your cockpit to find them, and they're like, oh yeah, I got one at the coast-ish in the middle of the city and one up in the valley. All right, cool. And we split and we go kill targets like we did, and then you as the third man kind of just like, my thought was like, all right, Milk is just like, you pick your targets, and I just like let you kind of roam free and not really have to worry about you. So you're just like, what do you want me to do? I'm like,
yeah,
quick, on the
that's
spot.
That's definitely something that we can kind of work through on both the leader brief and on a separate one for ourselves a little bit more. For the next mission, it'll be relatively more straightforward-ish. It'll be mostly against fixed targets, and we'll be bombing bridges, so we'll be mostly doing heavy ordnance and then a couple rounds just to kind of clear any defenders.
Okay.
That said, because of that, we'll probably just be able to work, like, just split 50-50. Some people start from the left side, some people start from the right side, and just work to the middle.
Yeah. We'll figure that one out when that mission comes. Is that... the artillery was like, yay, okay, there's artillery coming in, but I have no idea where it's coming from. Milk, as your job, it's like, oh, hey, our counter artillery radar is picking it out coming from the coast X many miles away. We should go kill that. And
I don't know if we have different settings, but like I saw a massive amount of artillery shells flying through the air, and I kind of guessed like what part of the coast they were on from that.
I didn't see the shells coming out.
Yeah, I saw the shots.
Yeah, I don't know if just my dot setting, so like I could pick out the convoys like when they were coming down the coastline, but I couldn't see all the way up to the artillery group.
I mean,
again, that's I think Milk, that's your role if you're flying with us, is like, oh hey, report like radio contact with ground forces, reporting yada yada yada. Like, hey, go kill the thing over there. And then we go, oh yeah, there's a thing over there, we're gonna go kill it.
Sounds goofy.
I think that your role going forward. Let's see here, that.
Yeah.
We didn't have any. Well, there was one little conflict at one point. Who was it? Was it Milk? I think that like we rolled up on the targets, and then like I distinctly remember coming like right in and underneath you, and like seeing you come over, like, oh, okay, cool. But I think we were both doing slightly different things. It wasn't head-to-head gunshots this time.
Yeah. Yeah, once I got my, like, very first map off, I started climbing very heavily and dropping bombs through the clouds, and didn't really drop down until after that. There was definitely some times where I was kind of dropping kind of in and around you guys, but for the most part, it was, you guys would go in and hit a target as my bomb was coming off the rail, and then by the time you guys were out, it'd be laser on and going in.
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the SA-11 wasn't poking our direction anymore. I fully expected, like, if we wanted to go north, it was going to be like, oh shit, there's a SAM site up there.
Yeah,
but I got none of it.
It was right on the edge, and yeah, we weren't really going that high and fast towards it, so we were able to skate it.
Yeah. Yeah, you killed that, and I went up to go finish off the artillery group, and you know, despite my utilization of the TGP to look for any ground-to-air targets, I didn't see any, so I proceeded straight into the AAA with, like, I'm good. The second burst I didn't see got, like, buzzsawed my wing off, and I think I managed to get the radio call out that I was ejecting before I ejected straight into the ground.
Oh, no.
100% pilot kill.
Ooh.
Yeah, I ejected.
Because I heard you call and I had you hooked on the TAD, so I immediately went, where are you? Northwest, where? And I just look and I just see impact on the ground and I'm like, oh no.
Well, I felt the plane go wibbly wobbly, like, oh shit, alright, well, I kind of, like, it's not like nosediving into the ground. I have, like, I think I've got some semblance of control when it starts teetering over and I look over my right shoulder, it's like, I don't have a wing. And I look back forward and like, that's the ground. I should probably eject. Radio call, pull handle, and by that time I was like 90 degrees off to the side, like into the dirt. Yeah, I ejected into the ground.
Big sad.
Yeah, don't don't try to go in with Mark 82s on a AAA site and ride it all the way into the fucking ground without dodging.
I'll just write that down as a bad idea if I'm not prepared.
Who else was it that had a tendency to that's my big fault for... The rockets were great against the convoys, but...
Yeah, I was surprised by how many straight-up kills I got. I was expecting us to stop the convoy.
Yeah, the frickin'... I would roll in with rockets, not expecting anything, and the Mark 5s would just demolish
I know.
something.
I was hoping just like, oh, stop the convoy so I can actually kill them, and then I'd kill, like, more than half the convoy.
Yeah. Kind of go back, like, for some of that armored stuff, especially with what we got, like, we didn't have anything, they didn't throw any M60s out, which I was kind of surprised at. I guess we killed their entire inventory of M60s. So, it's like, alright, I saw BTR-80s with cannons on them that were semi-pointy, and I saw PT-76s that were rather pointy, and I was kill those! The MTLBs can get fucked by the ground forces.
Very good call, because you're absolutely right.
And kind of, like, I just want to make that the standing, like, anytime we're defensive or supporting ground units, like, shoot the pointy things, or the tough targets, you know, bunkers, tanks, PT-76s, anything with a tow, helicopters, yeah, and, like, leave everything else for the ground targets, because they have a lot more cannon shells than we have Mavericks.
I will say, I'm glad you're starting to pick up on the not everything that isn't a tank isn't a tank. Because they definitely have PT-76s, and that definitely blurs the line.
It is squishy, but it has a cannon on it. It needs to die.
Well, wait until we get up into the capital, because that's when shit's gonna get wild, because there's still a lot of rivers and lakes up there. And the Oceans are gonna realize, oh yeah, what does PT and PT-76 stand for again? Oh yeah, amphibious tank. Fuck. We did not just outflank the enemy, we just outflanked ourselves. Fuck.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow? But anyway, spoiler.
Yeah, got that. I died, like, immediately before you guys got fucked, and you guys got a pair of bomber kills. What?
Oh god, yeah, that's right.
We were, like, rolling in Mavericks on, like, the site that killed you, and then all of a sudden we get a scran call. And we're like, alright, rolling off. And then not 60 seconds later.
Can you pull up the TAC view and stream that portion?
Yeah, no, I'm doing that right now. I'm pulling up the stream. Yeah, no, they called flow south, and I just instinctually, whenever I'm in the A-10 and I hear south, I just call bogey dope, because 99% of the time, they're already too close, and fucking closeout comes back, yeah, they're 5 miles away, and I'm like, the fuck? Excuse me? That is cooling down my Sidewinders territory 5 miles ago. The fuck?
Yeah.
Just zoom to whenever we got a kill. I think I got the first kill, and then Bill got his.
Yeah, because it was them coming in. So we're doing our thing, and then when did we both, like...
So if you watch me, you see me roll off right there. And then I hit my storage jettison right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I get the bogey dope call, and I'm like, wait, what? They're 3-3-0 for 5? And I just heard, like, oh yeah, there's a fucking entire shadow there.
One.
Oh, and that one missed. Sad.
Oh, you didn't get one. Oh, so you guys killed the same bomber. Okay.
Well, we both got 2 halvesies, because I think you shot an AIM-9, and then I shot another one. Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, so...
Or that 16 got one.
Nah, the 16 started it on the second one. Milk finished it.
So I got a full kill. Y'all got halvesies. I got 2 half kills. Hey, Ducky. Say that again, sorry.
Just reminding you again, they didn't kill those supporters.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing.
We'll see
you want me to go
that.
mention that to the Navy guys?
Nah, that's alright.
Milk, that was an H6?
I'll actually just pull aside.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Does Taki have fuel state?
No, unfortunately.
Because I'm pretty sure when I was wheels on the ground, I was maybe 700 pounds of fuel max.
Yeah. Enough to keep the engines running.
Oh, I had master caution everywhere. Both my engines were in fuel, the low fuel state.
I was gonna say, here's how light you were, because here's me doing a side skid trying to stay behind you because you're that fucking
I think my approach was like 120.
You're going...
I was literally looking out the side, like where the canopy bar going over was, looking at you like, come on, man, can you go a little bit faster?
Like, and even then, my AOA indexer was like too fast.
And then I get all the way down there, and then I just hear, yeah, we need to scramble some units, and I'm like, fuck, gear up, speed brakes in.
Let's see here. Is that a sufficient?
But I want to see it, because I was doing good up until I, like, hit the ground, and then my game lagged. Or I bounced, I think, yeah. Yeah, because I went in pretty okay, hit, bounced up, and my game lagged, and then I came back down again, but kind of smooth. And then I crashed. Thank you, DCS, very cool. But yeah. Oh gosh. When did I dump all that gun ammo? Yeah, it was right here. Once those H6s came in, I was like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. I had like 720 rounds. They all went out right here. Deferred.
Let's see here. I want
20 second, 10 second, 12 second gun run. Fucking Call of Duty kill streak having ass. Damn, I did fucking good too. Holy shit. Where did those HEI land? That's not bad. I'll fucking take that.
Yeah, I wanted, like, at one point to just, like, roll in and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 my Mark 82s, but
yeah, we just didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah, well, the one I tried going for, the BTR shot back at me, and I'm like, man, maybe not. Let's see here. I want the master, and then I want to take that.
You just come out and get nuked by Abrams. The MGSs were, I think, set to, like, train just so they would actually kind of, like, shoot and have a gunfight. These Abrams were set to excellence. Like, oh, you're across the bridge? Dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna go assault them, guys. Let's form our line. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Oh, Jesus.
This single round.
Yeah, all the targets coming out of that valley just did not live.
Yeah.
They didn't make it very
far. We have
far.
really good sight lines too. We can just visually spot them and need to target sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I know, I kind of wanted to make it so that if we were pretty good about finding the convoys and identifying them and kind of keeping them stopped, because that was another thing I did. I went in on the disperse under fire and set them to only like 2 minutes, so they would stop and like displace and shoot at you, but then they would immediately pack up and start shooting or start moving again, and we still locked them down pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, there was still a couple units that got through, but honestly they were just, oh no, there's one PT-76, but that's also right near the end too, so yeah, we didn't get this though. Sad.
And that's the secret snapping weapon.
Apart, but we didn't destroy it, so we don't know what it is.
Oh, what? Oh, the thing that I was gonna go kill, but you said no. And then we ended the mission.
That was 75 miles away. They literally gave us the big infarct. Because I punched in the units and was like, that's far away from us. Like, really far away. Or, oh no, that was even further. No, yeah, that was... Yeah, no, that was big in place. Yeah, 65, yeah. So, eh. Oh well, that's pretty much all I have, my dudes. Sarge, you got kind of any other bits that you wanted to talk about, my dude?
No.
That was Gucci. Yeah, in that case, I forgot to mention it during debrief with everything that's going on as well. Practice your daytime but very shitty weather flying. The brief was a hint. There is definitely a low pressure system coming in, and we will absolutely be flying in dog shit weather next mission, so yay. But anyway, yes, that's about it, Chiefs. Yeah. With that, I guess I will go address the mountain of DMs that I have from various people. I will see y'all around, my dudes. Thanks for coming out.
Good luck.
Alright, see y'all.
Alright. Time to take this break from looking at computers.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a minute here seeing if I can put a couple of H8 or H6 stencils onto some of the skins.
Alright, I'm gonna do some laundry. Later!
See ya. That was fun. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the bitch session.
Well.
Oh, hey! When did you show up?
2 seconds ago.
Ah, so I was still yelling at my frickin' stream.
That was... mission failed successfully? I'd say.
Yeah.
Or, well, mission success.
Vision mailed?
Vision mailed. Yeah. No, I don't appreciate being called a dickhead like that, though. That was not Julio.
The Red 4 pissed off a lot of people, and people got emotional, and...
I'm widely aware of that.
Yeah. That's beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah, I think it's just not Julio, especially when it considering that people were also dogging on Red 4 for weeks before this. I'll mention that. They were kind of like, oh, talking shit about us. I guess that kind of put it into perspective what we could do. But it's not the intention. It wasn't the intention at all. I probably could not say this more. No, what you witnessed there was a legit 3 weeks of planning. Like that could not have been more planned, and then failed only because of DCS. Because also that none of those missiles during our tests, I'm talking same formation, same spacing, same distance, literally exact recreation of where the carrier group was in that mission. Not once where the carrier hit. So I can't really I can't say it more about the issues of I can't continue saying it. It's just gonna be the same things over and over again. But yeah, no. That was pretty fucking stupid, and I'm honestly considering not showing up for mission 3 either.
Yeah, it's a case of where like the fine line between making the mission interesting and not just another like how many AI can we bonk today.
And to be fair, again, you guys bonked fucking everyone. Like after that first initial mission, most people probably came out of that mission as an ace.
Yeah,
The A-10's got a pair of bomber kills.
Yeah.
That's anything. Like,
no,
what?
Sanipa absolutely got their shit kicked in.
They're Air Force, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they have built going forward, but I appreciate that you guys put in all that planning and the testing and like, okay, we're going to blow up something other than the carriers, and last minute things go to shit because my guess is like the carriers were in a different spot, and so your angles were different. So the RB-15s picked something. Also, like, watching the TAC viewing, like, how many freaking rounds did those missiles take before they actually, like, my only thought of, like, the ones that got through because, like, the CWIS were still focused on the first ones, so the second ones didn't get as many bullets put into them. Like,
yeah.
damn things are made of steel.
So in the game itself, I was watching the missiles as they were going in, and I did not see any of it hit.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Usually, when something hits, you see that little small spark, right?
Yeah. So it's one of those, like, I don't know, your guys is like fission nailed, and for sure, but it's I'll reiterate that, like, you're half a dozen players, and you're
not even. We have 3 people on that.
Yeah, and the actions of 3 people pissed off 30.
Yeah.
And like, I would have, like, if you guys had done that exact same thing, like 20 minutes later, where we have people up in the air, we get through the DCS isms of we have to spawn in and we have to start, and we're not professional players, and you know, we're up and we're airborne, and then all of a sudden, hey, the fucking Vigans are running in at 2 feet from the deck. Oh shit, they're going for our carriers. Like, if that had been pushed back 20 minutes, it would have been like, oh hey, you know, yeah, you killed the carrier, but we failed to stop you when we were, like, should have been relatively like, okay. The reason people are so pissed is solely because, like, we weren't ready for it and you guys were too fast. So it just
I will point out though that the missiles hit at 0+20. So they had 15 minutes reasonably to take off and respond. That was
DCS, and you can't. We're not. Yeah, it's the DCS isms. And
yeah,
anyways,
we planned for people to take off a lot earlier. Plus, also our E2 and our test mission was about 10,000 feet higher than the one in the mission was.
Yeah.
We planned on getting detected pretty much 2 minutes after takeoff.
Yep.
And then they would know that we were coming.
Yeah.
And they'd have people start getting up. And then they had an extra 10 minutes after getting up to see us coming on the deck. Yeah. We plan on, in fact, actually having to fight the Tomcats who were coming in.
Yeah, that's everything. You guys found every single hole in the Swiss cheese error model, so then you got your asses ran for it. So, yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna finish people off. We're just gonna hold off. Like, we're not gonna be here unless we have a specific mission in mind like that.
And the Ace loses its interest when they come in every single mission. Like, you know, the landing, it's just like, all right, Scythe is up, and they go bomb the shit out of the LCACs, which are invincible. Haha, funny. Like, just the invasion is on the ground and moving, but you just struck a huge blow, and then the next one, like, you're up, and okay, you do, like, I don't know. It would have been like, oh, what's Scythe gonna do next? Now it's just like, oh, how are they gonna piss us off again? But alright, we're fucking, like, I don't know, we're taking a 105mm bat to a well-pounded horse at this point.
So we're not gonna show up for week 3. Because I was also be aware that there is a. I mean, it doesn't matter if I tell you you're a fucking hog. You don't care. Mission 4 is gonna actually be the mission in question. They're gonna have to deal with Red Storm Rising type shit.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so of course we'll let them get up first, but even then, it's a highly likely that they're still gonna send Carrier 2.0. I'll tell you this. That's not like, you know, me being boasting or anything, but with the amount of shit that's gonna get thrown at them in Mission 4, I'm pretty sure the Wiggins are gonna get through. Unless they prove themselves as an amazing, an amazing fleet defense. If they do their job really well, then there shouldn't be an issue. But I can't, like...
Yeah.
I just still pissed off about a mistake like this being like, yeah, you guys are assholes, you guys can fuck off. It's like, that's just fucked up.
Yeah.
A lot of the big guys probably have the opinion of, yeah, I'm not good. I'd rather not be here anymore for doing something like this, because it's just like we planned this shit just for so long, just for it to get thrown in our faces like this. That's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just really pissed off, and honestly, I'm not even sure I want to show up for the rest of Summer Skies. Especially with this attitude being thrown at us. Like, people can't be like, oh, what is Red 4 gonna do, right? And, oh, you know, Red 4's so small, they're not gonna do anything. Oh, yada yada. And say like, oh yeah, we're fine with this. And then be shocked when Red 4 does something? Like, wow? You know, you expect us to do nothing, and then we do something, and then you get mad at us for it? Like, come on.
Zaid made a point, like, this is, a lot of people, this is their, like, one DCS time in the week. So, it's it's like, if kind of shit and things happen, like, they get used to it, yeah, but, like, it's the impact of few people on the many that is pissing people off, so.
Whatever, we'll let them just seal club for mission 3 and see how they like it. You know, if they like just seal clubbing people, then go ahead. We'll see how they like just having no challenge at all.
Alright, man.
Well, if you're heading out, feel free.
Yep.